Okay, I think that's enough intro for now. In case you couldn't tell by the 9-10 minute intros, I'm back. I'm back here running the show like normal. No more Bowblax hosting. I mean, I did hear, some people were, kind of complaining about Bowblax hosting and stuff. But I will say on the record, Bowblax definitely did a good job hosting the channel. And, while I was gone, he was able to keep the show going. So, but now we're back. Things are back to normal. So if you weren't too happy with the changes going on here, do know that everything's back to normal here. I'm looking in the donation wheel right now. We got Buddy the dog donated, a bunch of Diorio, Tommy C himself. Oh my gosh. By the way, speaking of Tommy C, I heard he stole our time slot. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that's the joke or something. But that's kind of interesting. We got Diorio in there, Tipster in there. Yeah. Bowblax, say what you will about what he did on the show, but he did a good job getting those donations in. He got rated by the SFTP crew yesterday. It seems like it was a pretty active week while I was gone. Now, I'm not really up to date with a lot that happened. I know James Charles apparently said the N-word. There's new Twitter rules coming. Tommy talked about us, but there's nothing's really newsworthy about that. I mean, it happens every show. So basically, the norm, someone gets caught saying the N-word, Twitter's doing some dumb stuff, Tommy C is doing some dumb stuff. It's nothing new. It seems like everything's all back to normal now that I'm back. Keem's dog donated? Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and load up my Streamlabs right now just so we can check out. I know there was a lot of donations yesterday, but I'll go ahead and unmute the Discord soon. Let me go ahead and shout out the chat here in a moment as soon as I open up my donation page here. All right. Oh, Ethan Ralph donated? The Ralph retort? The really real AugieRFC donated? Oh my gosh. Wow. Seems like everyone, the entire crew came through. All right, let's go ahead and shout out the donations right now. Just give me 1 second here. All right, there we go. I'm back. Let me see. Go ahead and see. Did you guys hear that, by the way? Did someone came in my room? I think the mic was still on. It's funny. Let's go ahead and give shouts to the chat. Let me crank this up. Let's see. I want to believe too. Tazir, Just Dino, Speedy Bird, Bowblax, Ehab James. Support my Patreon. Good idea. You should support my Patreon. Let's see. We got Panda, Just Dino, the whole crew in here. All right, we've started. That's right. Let me go and unmute the Discord right now. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
So I have to ask, now that I'm back here, how was hosting the show?
I mean, it was a bit stressful. I was wondering if I would do a good job, but overall, I think it was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. I want to believe too. Thank you for the follow on Twitch.
I have a question. What the fuck is the title of the stream? Why is
you didn't hear? Instagram actually didn't wake up last night. That's a great segue. Let's go ahead and jump into our first.
I don't know. There's a lot of dramas that have been going on, and I've been trying to keep track of all of them. And then I visited my family last night. And it was I've been very busy, so I'm completely out of the loop of this.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a very topic heavy show today, which is fine. It'll chill show back when we get right back into it. I'm not too familiar with the coffee break drama you guys talked about yesterday, but maybe you can fill me in later on that. But for now, let's go ahead and jump into our first story right here, which I got the URL copied right here. And let me just paste it.
Do you have the show info? Or not the show info, fuck, I'm out of it.
Yeah? wait, spit it out.
Do you have the screen share on?
The screen share. Let me go ahead and turn that on right now. Oh my gosh.
Good thing I have a coffee here. I had to wake up early and then I stayed up.
Wake up, Bowblax!
What? I had to go get an ultrasound, dude.
Let me go ahead and open up my screen share right here. Okay, there we go.
Keem fucked me so bad I had to see if I was pregnant or not.
What? Did he call in yesterday or something? What are you talking about?
No. I'm just referring to the time a month ago.
Oh, the infamous stream where you burned your merch.
Yeah.
Some people believe that the whole merch thing and the say beta flex 50 times thing that we're bending over to Keem.
Yeah. It's not like
sure.
me burning the shirt was my own idea. Also, apparently, we take this too seriously. But I don't make streams crying about defending the wrong person and having low mental breakdowns on my own stream. But hey.
Oh my God. I wonder who you could possibly be referring to. Let's go ahead and get into this story before I get into too much trouble. All right, so if you guys didn't know, Instagram and Facebook went down last night. I was in tears last night. You know, my two favorite social media platforms. I actually have an Instagram. I actually have a Facebook too, but I made a Facebook for like one, just to view like one post on there, and then I have an Instagram which I actually I can show on screen right now if you want to follow it. It's Instagram.com/AugieRFC. Very basic. I have like 4 photos up here. It's really nothing special. I go on Instagram maybe like once a month. I don't know about you, Bowblax, but
Instagram.com/Bowblax. I actually never go on Instagram. I'm gonna start using it more.
I wonder what stuff you have on here. Oh, you have
I
one
only have
thing.
that. I posted it last night.
I'll go ahead and drop you a follow there. Yeah, you have one thing. You posted. Wait, did you just make this?
Yeah, last night.
Oh wow. Well, you already have 37.
No, the account I didn't make. I've always just had it just to keep the username. But yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't understand what that big hype around Instagram is. It's you're used it to share photos, which is a cool concept, I guess. But people...
I mean, I've used Instagram privately amongst friends, but I've never like seen it as a good platform for like us being a social media person.
Apparently, it's like really easy to farm followers on this thing. Like a bunch of accounts, you can get like a lot of followers easy. I mean, I don't even know why I have 89 on here. Probably about half of these are from my school. Just because everyone there uses Instagram. I don't really see the point in it, but apparently it shut down along with Facebook, which Instagram and Facebook are owned by the same company, and people were freaked out so much that they actually went to call the police. I have an article loaded up from Dexterdo here. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Did you see the tweet from Black Wolf Company where there was like a news report in Australia, like social media outage? Literally, that's like the title.
Was that? Wait, you got to send me that. I need to see that.
I'll link it. Oh, I'll try and get it. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and give me that. What's going on, Star Hardy in the chat? Keem fucked me, Bowblax 2019. Did Instagram got nuked? I don't know. As far as I know, it's just like a server, like they were getting DDoS or something like that. As far as I know, I'm not really too familiar or caught up with the Instagram situation. I just saw the scream. Instagram actually didn't wake up, for the meme and stuff. I know when I tweeted out Nick Diorio, he put like a SpongeBob thing or something. Here,
that's a risky meme to put.
Dude, I don't even care, dude.
That's a risky meme.
I don't even care. It's funny.
Well, I'm trying to move on, but
Instagram actually didn't wake up. That's right. Oh man, it was funny. Is Augie still in middle school? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Oh man. All right, you can send me.
Where is this tweet?
BWC's tweet. I guess go ahead and find that, and I'll read the article here. Let's go ahead and read this. This is from Callum Peterson. Emergency services in the USA and Australia have had to request that internet users stop phoning 911 and Australian equivalent 000 to report that Facebook and Instagram were down. Now, my question initially, right off the bat, is why would you call the police when Instagram's down? Like, what are they going to do about it? They're not, this isn't the internet police over here, all right? They're not going to just like flip a switch and it goes back up. Like, what are you gonna? What do you even say in the phone call? You call the police that Instagram's down. What do you even say? Like, yeah, officer, Instagram's down. Go ahead and I don't know, like flip their switch or something. What are they gonna do? I don't understand the logic or the thinking process here. But then again, I guess if you're going to this links to phone authorities. What's that?
They should have called Andy.
Yeah, dude, they should have called Andy. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Why would he call the police when he can call Andy?
I'm pretty sure calling Warsi would be about as effective as calling the police in this situation. I mean, I don't really understand what the whole thinking process here was.
Okay, I got the tweet from Black Wolf and Show Info.
All right, let me go ahead and load
Dude, we need to clean out Show Info eventually because it's just so fucking crowded with shit.
Dude, we're like so unorganized. This is from BWC here. So he's quoting a tweet from Sunrise. Emergency services are asking the public to stop calling 000 about the Facebook and Instagram outage. And BWC
social media outage. Like it's oh my god, like, outage. Like,
outage is like,
all the power like it was
like
lost
a
in the city.
service is gone or something. It's just Instagram. I don't understand.
Yeah, I guess social media is just so ingrained into people's lives that like when it's gone, it's like a big outage. Like, and it's not even untrue.
Australia is so isolated that it needs Facebook and Instagram to communicate with the rest of the world. Of course, it's an emergency. Just owning Australia there. It's true though. It's true. Facebook, which also owns Instagram, had possibly its most widespread outage on March 13th through 14th, with users unable to access or load either websites all around the world. Facebook acknowledged the issues and assured users that they were not caused by malicious DDoS in a post on Twitter, the only social media network which appeared to survive the crash, as in not part of Facebook's family of apps. And then they tweeted here, we're aware that some people are currently having trouble accessing the Facebook family of apps. We're resolving the issue as soon as possible. We're focused on working to resolve the issue as soon as possible, but can't confirm the issue is not DDoS. So what the hell happened?
I don't know. They're trying to kill the people. I
don't know. Does anybody use Facebook anymore? As far as I knew, Facebook was the platform like all the boomers use to talk to each other.
Yeah, but all the boomers do use it, so
I guess so.
Out, it's a big deal.
With Facebook and Instagram among the most visited sites in the world, behind the likes of YouTube, Google, and the news mass outages quickly spread, but some users' panic went slightly too far. Oh boy. Australian news show Sunrise reported that the Queensland police are saying that people don't call 000. I know. And then they have a video here. I'll go ahead and switch my view because I think I'm not sharing audio right now, so I'll go ahead and turn that on real fast. Let me see. Change window.
But by the way, did you actually see any of the streams I did, or did you only see parts?
I watched a little bit of yesterday's. That's about it.
Do you like how janky I handle the stream with like the?
Oh my god. Dude, I went through when I got home. Actually, I'll get into like where I was and like what happened when I got home. But when I got home, like there was like so much stuff broken in the stream layout. It was like all this stuff was gone and stuff like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and play this real quick, and we'll get into that.
Facebook and Instagram are reportedly experiencing mass outages this morning. Users worldwide say they are receiving a message claiming the sites are down for maintenance. The social network took to Twitter explaining they are working to resolve the issue, and Queensland police are saying, please don't call 000.
She sounds kind of pissed there.
Please stop calling the police. It's just fucking maintenance, you retard.
Please don't call 000.
Please don't call 000.
Please stop.
Jesus, Australia. It's a weird place over there. Canterbury Police in New Zealand also had to make a plea on Twitter to stop residents phoning to report Facebook outages, which you know is only going to cause them to call it more, right? That's how it works. Yeah. That's the one rule of the internet. Of course, these, companies and, the boomers running these accounts, obviously they don't understand. But the one rule of the internet is you never tell someone not to do something because then they're just going to do it.
Well, the calls will change from confused boomers to snickering kids quickly after that tweet.
Canterbury Police tweeted, "We know our Facebook and Instagram hasn't been working either. Unfortunately, we cannot do anything about this because they're based in America and we're the police. So please don't call and report this." What? How does this happen? Exactly. I don't understand how this happens. Like, people will get I can understand like one or two people being stupid enough to do this, but how is this such a big issue that so many people are doing this? I don't understand.
Just contact Facebook support, like.
It wasn't, or just wait. I don't know.
Or wait, or look at their Twitter. I don't fucking know.
Put the phone down, play a video game, go outside. I don't know. It's so weird.
Go outside. Yikes.
Do something at least. I mean. I don't understand. It wasn't just Queensland and New Zealand residents either, as there were also reports of calls being made to 911 in California and among other places in the U.S. Well, that I understand, because Americans are dumb. Police in Botwell, Washington had to make a similar plea. Oh my gosh. "We will move mountains to help those in our community. However, we can't fix Facebook, so please don't call 911 to let us know it's down." This reminds me, like, every time someone gets suspended on Twitter, they always talk about this, right? They get suspended on Twitter, and Twitter still lets you like use your account. You just can't do anything on it, but you still get like notified when people like at you. So when someone like Pyrocynical gets suspended on Twitter, people just keep spamming him to let him know, "Hey, by the way, you're suspended, just so you know." Really now?
Yeah.
I don't know. It should go without saying that phoning law enforcement to inform them of a website outage is a serious waste of police time. Really now. Facebook and Instagram have been coming back online for most users on March 14th, but it appears it's not completely out of the woods yet.
No, this is weird because during the time it was out, Sino was like, "Oh my god, guys, Instagram's out." I'm like, I check and I can go on it. I never had any problems. I
never had any issues with it?
No.
I don't understand. This is something I wanted to talk about, right? Because earlier today I was going on it was like the first time I had gone on the YouTube trending tab in a while, right? And I was just going there to look for some content, maybe to like watch on stream to make fun of or something. But I saw a video by Casey Neistat there, and it was just one of these basic generic like, I'm addicted to social media, so I'm gonna quit it, guys. Nothing really too special about the video. It's just kind of pretty basic bland video
that's
being
what
like,
it is, content.
Not really that. It's just being like, yeah, guys, I'm addicted to social media, so I'm gonna delete it off my phone and stuff like that. But despite how basic the video was and how general the message was, I was kind of thinking, right? Like when it comes to like Facebook or Instagram or any one of these platforms, like I find it impossible.
Okay. Hopefully your voice is coming
Can
through
you hear me?
on stream. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't hear you after impossible. You were about to say impossible.
Okay, sorry. My computer does this weird thing where like unplugs everything. But getting back on track, right? What I was saying was I find it impossible to get addicted to these social medias, right? But what I do find like very, very addictive is Twitter. Like Twitter is like the most addictive one out of them all. Because I don't care about sharing like a screenshot of like something I did at oh guys, look, I'm at Starbucks, or like whatever you do on Facebook or something. I mean, no one's really on Facebook anyway, so there's no point to going on there. But like Twitter, just this simple premise of sharing a written message that's just a few characters long, it's addicting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like you need like it's this idea that as a YouTuber or just as someone who uses like other platforms like YouTube or Twitch or something, you gotta have a banging Twitter so that you can get those people to your other platforms, right? So in turn, like when you get addicted to these platforms, right, you feel like you have to tweet a lot, right? And I was just thinking after I watched that video, I mean, like I said, it wasn't a very remarkable video, but I was like, you know what? Why do I use Twitter so much? So I deleted it off my phone and Instagram. Not that I'm addicted to Instagram, but I have no real reason to even have it in the first place. And I was like, you know what? Why not just get rid of that stuff and like still use it when I'm on my computer, obviously, but just like get rid of that, and see how it works.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, because like, why? Why should I?
Because if I think about it specifically, all the shit I've gone into is because I said it on Twitter. No, like I haven't really no one's really exposed me on much that I've said on my YouTube or whatever. It's usually just like, oh, me making an overly emotional tweet on my Twitter, like for example that tweet that I made that was in Fainted second Pokemon video. And stuff like that. And those are the tweets that I've always got. Like, I've gotten more in trouble for tweets than YouTube shit, so...
Oh, you see, that's another thing, right? With Twitter, it takes like a second to shoot out a tweet, right? So you start talking a lot in there, and as soon as you open your mouth, you put yourself in situations that you probably shouldn't be in. Now, I myself, I haven't really gotten into too much trouble, I like triple think everything I say most of the time on Twitter, but still, I was like, you know what? After I watched the video, I was like, you know what? Why even bother? So I deleted Twitter, and I was like, well, that's how I contact a lot of my friends. But there's Discord for that, and I'm not really addicted to Discord. I go on there to talk to people, but I'm not really like on Discord. I never like scroll through Discord on my phone for like hours or something. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna delete Twitter off my phone and see how that works out for me. Because why even bother? Why even bother with it? It's pointless,
Yeah.
Like
I mean, for me, I need it for, gathering, news and shit.
Well, see, that's what I thought. I was like, well, what about, what about, needing it for, YouTube or something? But it's really not that important. Like, you look at all these YouTubers who get suspended off Twitter, their numbers aren't even affected at all. Like, they're doing just fine. And, obviously I still use Twitter, when I'm on my computer app, when I'm at my desk or something. So, it makes sense there. There's really just, no point to it. So I just decided I'm just going to get rid of it on my phone, at least, when I'm out and just enjoy.
Come on, how are you going to see those Keemstar tweets, dude?
Yeah, I figured, I was like, well, it's like there's that other thing, right? Is that you're always checking specific accounts. And it's just like, why even bother? Why waste the energy? So I just decided, you know what? Screw it. Be a little more active outside,
Augie's a smarter person than me. I'm never deleting Twitter off anything.
It's not even the first time I deleted Twitter from my phone, but I always end up putting it back. And I might even end up putting it back later on. Hopefully not. Or, well, if it benefits me, hopefully not. But I just decided, you know what? I'm just take it off, Yeah. I don't need Twitter. YouTube I like. I like YouTube because you can be creative. You can just kind of say whatever you want, and you can't really get addicted to it. But Twitter, there's just nothing of value you get from it, really.
Twitter is like short for Twitter is like short form, and YouTube is like long form, because like on Twitter you can still put like those 2-minute videos, and I mean you can edit those videos and like just make them specifically for Twitter. So you still have like that kind of outlet, and then you can make like post a quick thought there as well. So it's kind of like just post. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was trying to say. I'm fucking retarded.
It's just one of those days. Oh man. So you're probably wondering what I was doing all week, right? It's spring break for me. Technically, I have 2 weeks off, but I'm only taking 1 week off because I'm a little too behind on pretty much everything else. I've been doing a little too much focusing on other stuff, and I kind of need to knock out a lot of homework and stuff so I can graduate. This is my last year in high school before I move on, take the show on the road, basically. So this is my last. Technically, this is my last week of spring break as a kid, basically. So I went out and hung out with one of my friends, and then we had a couple other people over for a couple nights and stuff like that, and we all just hung out. It was like my old group from last year, and ever since like last year ended, like the school year, we've all been like kind of separated, so it was kind of like almost nostalgic, almost good for us all to like, get back together and like do some fun, do a lot of stupid stuff like we used to and stuff like that. It was some good stuff. Had a lot of fun out there. I wasn't able to catch a lot of two of the shows that you did on the channel. I heard like some mixed feedback. You want to talk about that? Because I put out a tweet like on Monday, I think. How did Beta Flex do or something? And generally, most people were like, "Yeah, he did pretty good." And then when I came back on Wednesday or something, I kept seeing a bunch of people like kind of clowning on the show or something, and so I was just wondering, like, from your perspective,
the thing is,
how was being the host of After Hours?
It was fine. So the first stream we had no topic, so it kind of devolved into like more of a fun show where like everyone would come on, and it turned into a bit of a shit show. We did have like one pretty important person come on and tell a pretty interesting story about like the meme channels and stuff. So it was just a pretty overall good show. I had to skip the next day because there was a lot of stuff that I've been working on behind the scenes, and it just took up so much time. And also, we didn't really have any big stories. Then the next one, we had the coffee break story, and I was a little bit out of it, so I was trying to like explain the drama, but I was doing kind of a poor job of it at first. I got into it like maybe like 30 minutes later. But the thing is, Tommy C and all like a bunch of Shot from the Point people came in and like spam disliked the stream and like were trolling.
Because I was sitting there, right? I was actually like taking a shit or something. We were playing like Smash Bros. I went to take a break, take a shit or something, and I checked my phone and I see in the guppies or something, Scully's put, "Oh my gosh, Tommy C's in the chat" or something like that.
Yeah.
So I tuned in for that part, and I was just watching like from the bathroom, and Tommy called in and he did this prank or something where he like played the stream audio through his microphone so that he like break the whole stream. That was pretty funny. I admit. I thought that was a pretty.
And
good show.
Him coming in was fine. Although I was out of it, and that's the problem with like the only problem I really had with hosting a show is that it's at a specific time, and usually when I start my shows, it's at when like I'm in a good mood at like a random time. So having like a specific time set for it, I wasn't really like ready to go all the time. That was like the only kind of downside to hosting a show. Besides that, it was fine. But the thing is, when Tommy C came in. No offense to Scully, but she was falling for like all his trolls. Like he kept saying, "Can I call in? Can I call in?" Like as a joke or a meme. And like I would be talking about something, and then Scully would interrupt, being like, "No, Tommy, you can," or "Yes, Tommy, you can call in. We are taking callers." I'm like, dude, he's trolling. Chill.
Honestly, I watched like 20 to 30 minutes of yesterday's show, and I think I hit like a realization or something, right? In general. Now today, I wouldn't argue that today's, my best performance, but I'm like getting back into it. I'm still in like vacation mode, so, coming back into the show or something, it's, but I'm having fun right now. And I came to this realization that all of us have different roles for the show.
Yeah.
Like y'all are the researchers, y'all are like, the the point, man. And it's not to like degrade you, because quite frankly, I'm too dumb, or well, I don't know about too dumb. I'm just like don't know how to like begin like, you know, researching or finding all these topics that you guys find. Like this whole coffee break stuff, never would have found that. Never would have crossed my path. You guys find the stories, like relay that information over to me, and then I like present it out to people. And basically, I give my commentary over it, which my commentary, you know, is mostly just like, you know, looking at it from the perspective of someone who isn't really a YouTuber or doesn't really show the YouTuber mindset. And that's how the show works.
Really good at that.
Yeah. So, you know, not to say like I regret like, you know, having you host the show. It seems like you guys, you know, had a decent amount of fun with it. But I think next time, like, you know, like let's say like I have to take like a break or something, like even if it's like a few days or something. I think next time, just for like the benefit of everyone, we're just gonna like take the day off instead of like force it to do a show. Because like I've always had the mentality of like the show must go on, which is a necessary mentality to have, but at a limit. And I think like from now on, I think we're just gonna like take a day off if like it's impossible for me to get to my desk.
Yeah, I agree. It was an interesting experiment, though, to see how it would go.
You know, the show's still young and stuff like that. We're still averaging anywhere from, like, you know, today we have 10, you know, yesterday y'all had, like, 20 or 30 or something. The show's still young, and we can afford to, like, make experimentations like this without, like, killing the entire thing. So I think it was a decent experiment.
Yeah, and I don't think the shows were bad. I think they could have been better, especially with you there, but I don't think they were bad.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, overall, it was a good break for me. It was nice to break out. You know, I've been, like, insanely busy, not just, you know, not even just with, like, this YouTube stuff. In fact, regarding YouTube, you know, streaming is actually a much less stressful thing than, you know, making videos every day. But in regards to, like, my, you know, my homework and stuff and, like, you know, my driving stuff, you know, look, this summer I turned 18, and I'm also, like, moving out. I gotta, like, get my own life into gear first, instead of doing this, you know, this stupid show and stuff like that. And not to say like that, like this show is like, you know, some of my favorite, you know, it's definitely like my favorite pastime. Besides like playing video games and stuff, is like doing this stuff I do on YouTube and stuff like that. But I also have to like get my own life into order because a lot of changes are going to be made. Do you know? I've been living in the same house with my parents for now almost like 18 years now.
Oh no!
Like I've been in the same situation all of my life. And literally all of that is about to change in just a few months. So, like, I got to make sure not only that I'm ready for that, but that once it happens, like, I'm, you know, I got everything under control.
Yeah.
Going into college and stuff, going in, like, changing my, like, every single part of my life is about to change.
Yeah. It's good to get that in order. Honestly, moving out is so nice, though, because, like, obviously when you're at the tail end of living with your parents, it's like, you basically just like live in your room, and it's kind of like having your own apartment within the house, right? So
yeah, except people are coming in every 10 minutes. I mean, I'm pretty sure I left the mic on when my sister came in, like at the beginning of the show. I'm pretty sure I left the mic on when she came in and told me to do something. I said, sorry, I'm busy.
Yeah.
I think I forgot to hit mute on that. That's a big F right there. I'm sure Tommy's going to run with that now. Like, oh, look, you know, he lives in his parents' house. Really, Tommy? I didn't know. But, no, you know, living in, you know, like you said.
It was really funny when Tommy said that on a stream, because I haven't lived with anyone for the last, like, 3 years almost. So.
Jeez. 3 years?
Yeah, I moved out at 19, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I keep forgetting you're, like 21, 22.
Yeah.
But no, like everything about me, like everything about my life right now is literally about to change, and it's going to be insane. So I got to make sure I'm getting that into order. So if we can't do a show on a particular day, then you know that so be it. You know, we can go a day without doing showtime stuff like that. Yeah. I think tomorrow.
And if you get busy to like the extent where it's almost consistent, we could even change the show from like every weekday to like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Or
the Monday, Wednesday, Friday setup, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that being said, you know, on days like this where there's not really like pretty much anything to cover, I think what we should consider doing. Are you familiar with AP?
What does that stand
Adonis
for?
Paul. He's basically this live streamer I follow. He's kind of in like the failure, not really like IBS, if IBS is even a thing anymore, but like in that like failure field of
I heard
people.
you mention him, and I was like, "Wait, who the
Yeah,
fuck?"
I'm pretty sure.
And then
I'm
I
pretty
look
sure.
him up, and-
I'm pretty sure 2 knows him. Anyway, basically, he does a show where he like watches videos and stuff, and it's like a really fun, entertaining show. And I was watching that, the other night, and I was thinking, I was like, man, like on these off days and after hours, dude, we should try our hand at what's essentially reaction commentary, but in like a live format. What do you guys think about that?
I'd love that. Like when we did the Kurt Ritchie episode, dude, episode 4 of After Hours is still one of my favorites, which is the Kurt Ritchie one.
Dude, you're like bringing back like, oh my gosh, it feels like it was like ages ago, but that was just like
It was like a month or two ago.
yeah. Like let me load up the After Hours podcast right now.
Episode 4.
Episode 4. Oh yeah, Rise Up. Oh man. Yeah, like stuff like that, basically.
Yeah, we should do that. I love reacting to shit.
Yeah, it's interesting too, because like I was thinking, right, like we should what we should do is like, try to like, this is what I've noticed, right, is that all these podcasts revolve entirely around drama. They always collapse. I mean, even right now, Ralph is collapsing right now because he based his whole show on drama and stuff, and they did do politics to some extent, but any show that's just based purely on drama, it's just not gonna work. You gotta have fun with it, you know what I'm saying? And I love doing the drama. It's just not like 2016 anymore. The adpocalypse really changed the landscape of YouTube, where YouTubers are afraid of getting into drama. Like, there's so many days where Keemstar will be complaining about it. And granted, some of those days that Keemstar is complaining about a lack of drama, there's like plenty of drama going on. It's just not the drama that, would fit the Drama Alert, brand or something like that. But what I'm saying is, like, on days where there's no drama, like, who cares if there's drama or not? There's so many different ways to like do a show and stuff like that.
Yeah, I already have light plans on like how to move my channel from drama once it gets bigger, or like kind of have like other stuff that isn't purely drama related to go alongside it. So relying 100% on drama is not the way to go, but it's definitely fun for a bit.
Tommy averages 1K to 5K. Tommy averages like 100 to 2. Oh, you mean like total views?
Oh, actually. Total views?
Yeah.
I'd say he averages about 2K. Like, I'd say the Instagram Wake Up stream was an exception. It was like his most viewed stream in like months. The rest is like 2K basically.
It's because it was like 6 hours long, so people would saw like a 6-hour Tommy stream, and they were like, "Whoa, wait a minute." He doesn't do those much. He does like just 1 hour stuff. I don't know. I still want to know if he's gonna like destroy me. Like,
wait, he's actually streaming right now. Did he change his stream time?
Yeah, he stole a time slot. Did you know that?
He did that on purpose? Really?
I doubt he did that on purpose. But that's just like the joke. Like, why would he do that on purpose? Why would he steal a time slot of a show that gets like 10 viewers?
I don't know. He seems to care a lot about this show. He talks about it every time. To be fair, we're talking about him every show, which I want us to try and stop doing because it's hypocritical. Because he talks about us every show, and it's annoying. So,
you both still have your gaming channels, which is what I'm gonna do. I don't have a gaming channel. The only gaming I do is like live streams. Actually, speaking of gaming, guess what? This is something interesting. I actually got a Nintendo Switch on Monday. I took it to Ben's house and stuff. I haven't been able to play it much, but I got the Nintendo Switch. I actually had one before, but it was more like the family bought it, and then I used to play it. Like, I used to be the only one who played it, but then they kind of like took it back, so I got myself one. And man, some fun stuff right there. I always grew up on Nintendo. Like, everyone else was playing like Halo or something. I was playing like, all the Mario stuff. Like, I was that one guy who like, because of course everyone grew up on the Wii, right? But for the most part, like, their Wii was like something that would like, be active for like one day a week or something, but then it would sit there and just gather dust. It's like the whole Wii Sports craze. They were like, oh man, you toss a controller around and it does stuff. And then people were like doing all that, and they were like, wow, this is cool for like a day, and then they put it aside and the Wii just gathered dust. I was the one kid who was like playing the Wii daily. And even like in like 2011 or something, like in the later lifespan of the Wii, I was still playing that stuff. That was some good stuff right there.
I was like that too. Although I started with GameCube, and that was the thing, and then Wii.
Actually, it was
I'm a
like
bit older than you,
backwards
but-
because like my Wii, it was like defective from the start, so it died like after like 8 years or something. So for a while, I was like without a console, and so all I would just like play like web games on like my computer or something. But then my friend, like basically my friend from middle school, right? He was about to throw out his GameCube because he just got an Xbox 360. I don't know why he got the 360 so late. Like he was an idiot. He bought a 360 like right before the Xbox One came out.
Oh
But
my god.
whatever. He bought it and he thought it was the coolest thing ever. Like he was literally like about to like bust loads to it. And so he was like, "Yo, I got this GameCube. I'm throwing it away, but you can have it if you want." And of course, at the time, little me, I was like, nah, dude, I can't take that from you. Go ahead, throw it away." And he was like, "No, I'm giving it to you." And I'm like, "Nah, dude, you can't give that to—" And I was so stupid. And finally, he just gave it to me. He had it like the whole, like, yeah, the GameCube, 2 controllers, a bunch of discs in this like Target trash sack, and he just gave it to me. And I was like, well, I guess I have a GameCube now. And so I went home and I plugged it in. And I was just riding solely off that GameCube for like a few months until I got the Wii U, which was like the coolest thing ever for me.
Oh, you're one of the people who actually bought the Wii U.
The Wii U. Let me tell you something, right? So when the Wii U got first announced, it was like a year before I actually wanted one. It was like 2013 of Christmas, right? And it was like November or something. It was around that time, you hit, as a kid, like November hits or something, and you start actually like genuinely like really thinking about what you want for Christmas. And so I was thinking, I was like, oh, well, what did I have at the time? I think I think the Wii still worked at that time, but it was like you couldn't like use discs from it anymore. I could only play like virtual console games on it, so like NES stuff like that. So I was thinking, I was like, man, what do I want? Well, I want a new Wii. But then I like look up and I see the Wii U's the thing, right? And I'm like, what the hell is a Wii U? And then I see like the new Mario game on it, and at the time, like that was like the stuff right there. So I was like, yo, I gotta get this stuff. So I started like watching like Wii U videos on YouTube from like then every single day until Christmas Day itself. But you want to know?
Is that how you found Koban Hermione?
I think so. Actually,
he blew up off his new Super Mario Bros. U stuff.
I think so. I think that might be how I found him. But it was just like this constant. It was like this need, this hunger. And you want to know what the worst part was about that whole period of my life? Was that I was like super like back in the day. I used to be like number one, like a good Christian boy. Like I did not want to watch anything with swearing in it, right? So I would only watch IGN videos because I knew there was no swearing in those.
On Wii U?
I think I would watch them on my Wii, like because I think the Wii, like my Wii was so broken, like the disc loader wouldn't work, but I could still like watch like apps and like play virtual console games in it. So I would literally use the YouTube app on the Wii to watch IGN Wii U videos, of which there were like 2 of them, all day until Christmas Day. I was that kid. Like I was literally. Like anyone who looked at me probably thought I had like autism or something. It was so bad.
I mean, I was the same. I was the same way.
Except literally.
No, I think I remember watching like a bunch of preview videos on like some sort of Wii channel. I don't know.
Oh, the Wii channel. That was the best stuff right there. Dude, the Wii channel? Okay, so on the Wii, there was like a bunch of channels you could get. And there's this one channel called the Wii channel, right? And it would basically like load you like previews and stuff. And there was this show called like Nintendo Week, and it was so cheesy and corny and
oh yeah,
PG.
yeah. That's
you know what I'm talking about. That show.
Nintendo like video or whatever.
I ate that stuff up all the time. All the time.
Dude, I was like, holy shit, when's the new episode coming
Literally,
out
that
of
was
Nintendo
me. That was
Weekly?
me and my dad. Like every Saturday morning, he'd get down, he'd make like breakfast and eggs and stuff like that, and I'd be loading it up, waiting for the new one, like refreshing, and then the new one come out, we'd be like, hell yeah, this is the shit right here. In fact, you know what? I kind of want to load it up right now just for like nostalgia's sake.
Yeah, is there YouTube videos of it?
I think I watched one recently just from nostalgia. Yeah, Nintendo Week. They have it dated over here. Let's go ahead and show this stuff right now.
They had little skits in them too. Like there was like storylines, I think. I'm not sure.
All right, let me see if I can find the one.
Holy shit!
I used to watch.
That was like a vague memory that you like completed for me.
All right, am I still like sharing my screen over here?
Oh no, you're not.
All right, let me go ahead and share my screen real quick because I gotta watch this for my own sake. Because these are like memories right here. All right, you see this?
Yeah.
We're gonna load this up right now. Now, all of you guys in the chat, I don't know how many of there you are, but you're probably gonna think this is stupid, right? And it is. But this was like me and Bowblax's like childhood right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh god. This is when they like introduced a 3DS or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like when the DS first came out, or the 3DS.
Yeah. The funny thing about the time when the 3DS and the Wii U came out is that I was doing YouTube at the time, so I like remember like the climate and how creators were and all that.
See, I don't think I was doing YouTube at the time. No, I wasn't. So I had like no clue what even like YouTube was. I just knew it was like this website where all the videos were at. And but I wasn't watching this on YouTube. I was watching this on the actual like on the Wii store. But yeah, let's keep playing.
There's like an intro too. It's like a YouTube series, dude.
Dude, this is like YouTube before YouTube. Well, I mean, YouTube was here around this time, but this was like before YouTube was like really like mainstream or something. And like that, just the guitar riff or something. It brings back so many memories of like Saturday mornings with my dad. Oh man, this was like the kind of like nerdy stuff we would watch.
Yeah, this is literally like a YouTube show before a YouTube show.
Today's the day. At long last, the Nintendo
Dude, he's so
3DS
happy.
system is in stores.
Nintendo 3DS is a breakthrough in portable gaming. It's the first gaming device ever to feature real 3D graphics with no need
Holy
to
shit, this
specify.
shit's so...
It's so cringe because they're like so it's such forced delivery. But I mean, as a child or something, like I don't know, like how old you were at the time or something, but like you know, I was like young when this stuff came out, so I didn't detect on this. I was like, man, these guys are like really hyped up and ready to go.
Yeah, dude, they're so genuine. Meanwhile, the stereoscopic 3D and revolutionary circle pad. It's like,
oh my gosh, it's like you can see like just like feel like the guy like behind the camera holding up like the board like with all the words on it, and there's like pointing like, all right, read this line over here.
Yeah.
Oh man, but this was the stuff right here. You didn't care as a kid. This is the beautiful thing about the Wii, is there were so many shit games for the Wii, but you didn't care at all because you were a kid. You didn't care what the quality of the game was. You didn't care anything. You just wanted to play the game. That's all you wanted to do. And like with this stuff right here, this was like the pinnacle of like quality entertainment for me.
The pinnacle.
Exactly, dude. It literally was.
One right here. Let's unbox this baby. The box is pretty light, which makes sense because the Nintendo 3DS only weighs 8 ounces. As you can see, we have the aqua blue version here.
The box design is simple and streamlined. Here's a picture of
I
the
used to
Nintendo
fucking
3DS
love
system.
this shit.
I would watch when these new episodes came out. I would watch these like right when it ended. I would replay. I'd be like, yo, let me watch that again. You know? Oh man. What's going on, Speedy Bird? Keem's been in with us, so get ready, guys. That's nice.
He might switch over.
Well, that's good. Maybe Keem gets nostalgic for this. I don't know what Keem.
Keem wouldn't get nostalgic for this. He probably wouldn't.
Well, yeah,
even
he's too
remember
old.
it.
But dude,
Yeah.
What was Keem playing back in the day? I want to hear that. Anyway, let's keep watching.
Loaded software.
All right, it's finally time. Let's open it up.
His voice.
Let's open it up.
Let's open it up.
Dude, imagine wanting a career in acting or like social media or whatever, and then getting this job and having to do this shit.
Oh, dude.
Let's open it up.
This is like the bottom tier like job listing right here. It's like this is like the college student that like spends every night, dreaming about, having like a huge like career in like, filmmaking or acting or whatever. And then like fast forward like 5 years later, this is where their life has brought them to, But as a kid, you don't detect stuff like that. You're like, man, these guys are the coolest people. I want to be this guy when I grow up.
I want to be this. This guy's so lucky. He gets a 3DS early.
Yeah.
What a dream job.
Exactly. Oh my
He gets to
god.
play video games.
Let's open it up.
Oh.
And the music behind it, it's so early 2010s. It's like the guitar music is like da na 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 na. It's like this is the stuff right here. This is like the background soundtrack of like my childhood in like the early 2010s or something like that. It's just,
The fact that we're at a point where we can look back at the early 2010s is kind of crazy to me.
I know, right?
Because I still like kind of remember a lot of that stuff vividly.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Dude, we're like reminiscing right now. Like it's so funny too, because like our dads, like they think about like stuff like in the 80s or 90s. We're thinking about stuff like just like 5-10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's something about this generation too. It's like our generation, like we get nostalgic over things that happened like a year ago.
It's
weird.
so interesting too, because I've been doing YouTube since 2011, so like I have nostalgic like childhood memories of being a YouTuber, and I'm still a YouTuber, so it's like it's so strange. There's a lot of weird things. Dude, sometimes this is a bit off topic of the video, but sometimes I wonder like what would my life be like if like for some reason my channel or my career like blew up in like 2012, 2013, 2011. Like what if, I don't know. It's just weird to think about because I feel like I was so bad at making content back then. So like, and then there are some of those young content creators who blow up and now they're like big. Like I see content creators who like started like 2013, 2014, stuff like that, and they're like million sub YouTubers or Twitch streamers.
Oh man, you know, like my whole like idea of like, you know, what's good content or not is like I don't even know if I have like any way of like telling what's good content anymore, because like I don't know, I just never cared about like quality of content. I just kind of like watch whatever.
Oh, if you watch some old videos from like some of my old videos, you'll know that the quality's not high. Like you'll know.
Well, like I look back and watch my old videos, and I, you know, like I cringe, I guess, a little bit just in theory about thinking about like what my life was like at that time. But I don't like, you know, I don't like have any like idea of like should I take this down or anything. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But like I watch my old videos, like even like the old like stuff. I saw you guys playing my old stuff on Red Fox Comms, like when I was doing like gaming or something, and my voice, you know, sounded like, you know, like my balls were like in my my balls are like in my throat or something. It's like a, you know, it takes you back, and you think like for like maybe like a second, like, man, how cringy. But then like for me at least, I think like, man, those were the days, man. Kind of, it brings back memories.
Yeah,
but
those videos that you're talking about, they're not extremely old, and I don't like. I mean, I still have a lot of my very old videos public. It's just that it's not something that I would see. Like, it's not something that I would be like, wow, this deserves to be like, I deserve to be like a million sub YouTuber off this content. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even want to like get like 100K or like 1 million, or I don't have no set goals. I just want to like do this like for a living, but like where it's like sustainable and I can like hold on to it at least for as long as possible.
The weird
That's all
thing
my
about
goal is, really.
The weird thing about me and like my, I guess, goal for popularity is the reason I would like to have 1 million subs theoretically is just so I have more connections with more people in the community. My favorite part about doing YouTube is engaging with the community and talking with other creators. That's why the past few months have been so great for me, because like before, in like November and December, I wasn't really connecting with creators, but now I have been able to, and it's so great. And I just want to be able to like connect to with anyone and approach anyone regardless of their sub count. So I feel like I would need to like become more relevant for them to you know.
We'll see, like, you know, connecting with people, that's like great. Like when I met Scrubby or you know, all the guys in Guppies and stuff like that, that was really cool. But that's not like a goal of mine. Like, it's cool. Like, it's like some of the best parts of like being, or I guess like becoming a YouTuber is like meeting people. But if I like never met anyone on the platform, you know, I'd be okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, not to say like I don't like, I have like no value for anyone I meet online. In fact, I have a tremendous amount of you know, respect for a lot of people in the Guppies. And you know, if I see like anyone's like sad or something, or like if I just, you know, I would just want to chat with someone, just like I'll hit them up in the DMs, like. Or just like generally like chill with someone, like Lieutenant Cobra or someone. Like I think I like just called him yesterday out of the blue, just be like, hey, what's up, you know? But like if that if all of this never happened, I'd be okay with it. But that being said, it is still like the coolest part, you know? Like I've never thought about like, you know, like, oh man, I need to collab with Lieutenant Cobra or Scrubby or something like that. Like that would be cool. I don't even care, dude. All I want to do is I just want to like chat with them. And just like,
that's what I mean too.
And play like some video games with them and stuff like that, you know? That's all I want to do.
I'm not thinking in terms of collabs either. I'm just thinking about like knowing the behind the scenes, like meeting Toon and talking with him. Like he's such a cool guy. I like that guy a lot.
Toon's great. Toon's great.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just like supporting other people's content, seeing like their creativity, especially of smaller creators. Like Bowblax makes fucking amazing content.
I need to binge his stuff.
Underrated.
Bowblax, like that dude does the best.
Yeah, and I don't know. I like that in my videos I can like contribute to the conversation of like the drama community and like just give back to the community. Like to me, I'm a very community oriented person. Actually, before before the copyright strike, and like I grew off like the copyright strike controversy, which wasn't like obviously the intent. My intention before it got struck was that I would use the viewers that I was getting on that video to like promote a community live stream, and then we could like all like join Discord and like talk about drama. And I was like pushing my Discord really heavily. Like I put a poll up to see like to get people's opinions on who won the debate, Pokey or Keemstar, but I made the poll to where you have to join the Discord to vote on it, which got some people annoyed. But the reason I did that is because I want to build up my Discord community and like do live streams and like talk about drama and like build like a whole like kind of community hub around my channel for like anybody of any size to just come on and like talk about drama and feel like they have a voice. And that was kind of like always like the overarching goal of my channel. So like, yeah, I'm a very like community driven person.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that too, because when I first made my channel, Red Fox Homes at least, like the goal of it was just like have a place where I could like stream video games, and like all my friends from like my first group chat could just like hang out in the chat, like you know, after school and stuff. We all hang out in the chat, and I'm playing video games, and I get to talk. Excuse me, I get to talk to them and stuff like that. And then, you know, I was like, well, wait a minute. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong. What's wrong? I'm a little gassy today. But you know, like the goal of the channel, you know, like from the start was just like just play some video games with my friends, and then I started like, you know, experimenting with commentary and live streaming, and then, you know, here we are today and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. I've never had the YouTuber mindset where I'm like, yo, gotta get them subs. Like, yeah, like if you see me, I you know, especially back in the day, I used to push my sub count a lot. But if I didn't get the sub count that I wanted, I was fine with that, you know?
Yeah.
And even today, I don't even push the sub count anymore. Like, we're like 9 subs away from 400 on this channel. Like, I could like just be tweeting out constantly, like, guys, 9 more away, like I used to do. But I don't know. It's just a number, you know? And Speedbird in the chat says YouTube should work with any YouTuber, can connect with any YouTuber. Sub count should be irrelevant. Well, ideally, it should be irrelevant. But, you know, we live in a world where like numbers tell everything, you know?
It's not really. And like the thing is, it's not about necessarily the numbers. It's that like other content creators will respect you more because you've built an audience, and that's not an easy thing to do. So like by achieving that task, you inherently have more respect rather than, and like if you're a big content creator and a lot of people are coming to you, like a lot of fans, a lot of smaller content creators, is usually like young kids who come to you and ask for like collabs or shout outs or whatever, you feel like you could be being used, so you're not really like you don't really feel comfortable like reaching out to smaller creators because you don't want them to, or you're not really receptive to smaller creators reaching out to you because it just happens so often and it feels like they're leeching or whatever. And there's also just so many. Like, if you become big, like,
I know we always talk about how, you know, well, not always, but like generally, you know, we make the argument that Tommy C is paranoid, but the fact of the matter is that there is some truth like in what he says. I think Tommy C takes it a little to the extreme. Well, actually a lot to the extreme. But Tommy C, the reason why he like, you know, basically like threw us out is because he viewed us as, you know, YouTubers who, you know, are purely in it to grow and become, you know, basically just like use other people and grow sub count. And I don't know why he came to that conclusion, but it doesn't matter anymore. The fact of the matter is that obviously we're not people like that, but we are, there is truth in like, you know, that statement, in the fact that there are a lot of YouTubers, especially, you know, to Tommy C, like Miles Chung, he's not even a YouTuber, but, you know, he did like, you know, and yeah, I do know, but like Miles Chung,
Mickey. No, Horseshoe Mickey commented, "I love how you guys gave me a voice."
Hey, what's going on?
I think he's referring to the interview he did with Scully that he might regret. I mean, you agreed to it, and then she posted it. So
Scully,
you could have just not agreed to it. But
Horseshoe Mickey, if you want to hop in the Discord, I'd love to chat with you, man, because I do have a lot of questions for you, you know, in regards to the interview and stuff like that. By the way, I'm curious. First off, how did you even find the channel in the first place? You know.
He found Scully's channel, I think, off the Just Destiny interview, and then
no. How do you find this channel? Because Scully didn't even retweet the show that we were on.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I couldn't really comment fully on the Horseshoe Mickey stuff because I haven't had a chance to listen to the full interview. I only listened to the first 20 minutes, so I can't really speak on it. But from what Scully has told me, it just seems like you regret doing the interview, but you already approved it and had it was already uploaded, so it's just a bit too late. So
by the way, Speedy says he doesn't feel like that. What I was saying was, before we got off topic there, was that the fact that there are small YouTubers that are purely motivated for subs and will climb the social ladder to get there, that is 100% true. And I think it's safe to say that has happened to Tommy. Our main argument with him is just that he took it too far and he threw away people that were like genuinely not even interested in that. But you know what? He can come to whatever conclusion he wants. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I misunderstood her channel. Well, whose fault is that? Look, I hate this like talking through the chat. Just hop in the Discord if you can. If you can't, I understand. But if you can, hop in the Discord and let's have a conversation in the Discord. Because this is the Kumite RFC. We bring people on no matter what. We'll bring Keem on, Tommy on, you on. It doesn't matter who wants to come on. Anyone can come on. So if you want to hop in the VC and you want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
Okay, from his perspective, sure, you made a mistake and you went on a channel that you didn't feel comfortable with the result of the interview. But the thing is, like, it's something that you can ignore. Like, you don't have to stress about it, man. Like, yeah, it's fine. Not a lot of people are gonna see it.
I can. I'm at a park right now. Okay, well, fair enough. We do 5 days a week on the weekdays. We're doing a show tomorrow. If you can, tomorrow's show is later. Tomorrow we do like Monday through Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Central. On Fridays we do 6:30 p.m. Central. Friday is like the one day that we go later. So if you can come in tomorrow and we can talk, I'd love to have that conversation. And then hopefully maybe we can even have Scully on so you guys can like resolve your differences there.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
This show platforms everyone. I don't care who you are, what you've done, unless you're like a pedophile, or like some like really extreme thing. You can come on the show.
Yeah, I'm down to talk with you.
I feel like her content is pretty consistent. Not sure how the misunderstood happened. Yeah, she just she just talks to people and talks. That's all she does.
Her channel and her intent. Yeah, well, we can talk about it later, Mickey. Okay, there's some people I'm waiting to call. You want to drag?
People? Okay. Oh, Smax the Knife. Let me bring him in because we actually wanted to talk to him specifically. Let's go ahead and bring him in.
What did you miss, Doplex? You missed me saying your channel. You made great content.
There's Bowblax doing that social climbing. Hashtag
I did
Tommy C was right.
I did say that previously.
All right. Let's bring in Smax. This might be a debate or it might just be a conversation. Let's go ahead and go in. Smax the Knife, you're on the air.
Hello, gents. Thanks for having me on. How are you guys doing?
Hey, how's it going, man? So, now, the way I understand it, if I can, like, load your Twitter up real quick, you have a video coming out on Tazier and Progress. Now, my question is why? Why?
That is an excellent question, Augie. Now, I'd like to say, I know I already said this in the DMs, but I'd like to personally apologize to you for what I said in the group chats. That was pretty uncalled for me. I was pretty heated. I was pretty annoyed. I shouldn't have insulted your show. I've only seen a little of it, but I like what I've seen so far, so it's good fun. So again, I apologize for that.
Well, you don't have to apologize, but I will accept it.
Well, I did it anyway, so deal with it. Why am I making a video? Now, that is an excellent question. To put it blatantly, I'm just flat out sick of fake people. I am sick of fake people, dude. I get a little heated when I think about this. I just hate this idea of fake people that have that get all this praise for no reason, that don't make very good videos, and I'm sick of it. This has been a long time in the coming. I didn't say that right. This has been coming for a long time. It's not too personal, but it frustrates me because I hate fake people. I hate people who are disingenuous, and I'm sick of just sitting silently and letting these people get away with what they do. It's not evil, obviously. It's not criminal. It's just, it frustrates me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, so you're saying like Taz here in progress are fake, basically, is what I gather.
Yeah.
How are they fake?
You'll see.
Well, I'll
I'm not going to go. I'm not going to
blue ball us like this?
You know what?
Oh, absolutely I am. I'm not going to talk about it right here.
Come on, man. Just a little taste.
So I haven't watched I haven't watched Progress's content at all. But are you just saying that he's kind of different in group chats and behind the scenes versus how he portrays himself in videos?
Absolutely.
Now, okay, wait a minute. I'm starting to realize something here. Now, as far as I know, there is a group of people that Progress used to hang out and be friends with, and then once he started dating Tazier, he like kind of distanced himself from that group, and they got mad basically, and they were like, they basically saying like, Tazier like changed him or something like that. Is that what this is all about?
Not necessarily. I understand where they're coming from to an extent, but I haven't known Progress too long to have that much. They knew him a lot longer than I have. Okay. So this is something else. Just to clear the air right now. No, it is not. There were allegations. This was like a year ago before I was even really involved. I'm not even too involved in the community. I think it's just annoying. There are allegations that he was a pedophile. It just has nothing to do with that. I would never say that in 1,000 years.
Yeah, and we already disproved that on the air.
We all agree on that. That's absurd. That is absolutely absurd. Anyone who says anything like that is absurd. I do not mention that in my video. I almost joked about it once, but I decided not to.
Yeah, I mean, the way it went for Sloth, we kind of like disembodied his entire argument there. It's both. I mean, if you want to make the argument that it's like weird that he. It
was weird.
You're certainly entitled to that. Where I come from, that's pretty normal, so I don't really have any moral qualms with it. But if you do, I totally understand why.
Yeah, and I think it's a bit weird. I'm not going over it in my video. This is just a personal big gripe I've had, and it frustrates me, and I'm just sick of it, and I'm just, I'm dropping the nuke. That's why I posted that picture of Harry Truman on Twitter yesterday.
But we all want to know. Doplex is asking in the chat. We all want to know, how are they fake?
You'll see, Doplex. You'll see.
Why?
Okay.
Why the teasing?
Now, this concept in general, I'm not.
Well, you didn't seem to like me too much when you kicked me from a group chat yesterday, my guy. But all right. Bro, get into radio. No thanks.
Did Progress kick you from a group chat?
No, Doplex.
No, I got added to Guppies, and everyone started going off on me. I got called a pedophile by this. Can I swear on this?
Yeah, you can say whatever you want.
By this absolute fucking moron named Elucid. He literally called me a pedophile for no reason.
Oh my god.
The guy's a complete moron. Everyone was going off on me. And it's why I insulted you, Augie, which I apologize for. I was really.
Well, I mean, I definitely did
everybody against.
I did my fair share of shit talk, so you don't have to apologize one bit.
Yeah, it's that scene in Attack of the Clones where it's like the few Jedi in a circle against all the fucking battle droids. That's how I felt, dude. That is how I felt.
Well, to be fair, the whole reason why you're at it in the first place was so we could all pounce on you for fun. That was. To be fair,
it was pretty funny. I had a good time.
I think we all had a good time.
When I got called a pedophile, I was fucking pissed.
Well, yeah. I think
people need to calm down on the pedo act.
I think, in fairness to Lucid or Lucidy, I don't even know how to say their name, but they did, like, as soon as, like, we were talking about it normally, like, they were like, yeah, I went too far, to be honest. So, if you want to make the argument that they owe you, like, an apology or something, I think that's reasonable. 100%.
I heard that he did in the group chat after I was kicked, and I just kind of, it's cool, man. It's whatever. You're a dumbass, and I don't respect you, but whatever.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Fair enough.
Now, a lot of people are saying, they're kind of clowning you, saying, oh, you're still making exposed videos in 2019 or something like that.
Yes, I am.
Look, from the perspective, I'd consider Taz your friend. I don't really know Progress himself too much. I mean, we talked before in Discord VC, and we did a stream defending him against Sloth. As far as, like, knowing the guy, I don't really know him, like, too well, but I just I fail to see how they've done something that's so worth a video being made on him. I feel like, granted, the information about the video is so unclear, and you really are blue balling us right now. But
that's the plan, my guy. Don't worry.
But I just don't see how
somehow.
There's certain things it's like, yeah, it's worth making a video on, but then there's certain things where it's like, okay, you can have a DM or a call about this, right? Is this what he's done so bad that it warrants an entire video? It just can't be figured out in a call at all.
It's not necessarily bad in terms of that's evil. It's just a gripe that I have. It frustrates me. It makes me mad.
Okay.
But it's not something like where I expose him for, I don't know, tax evasion or something like that. It's nothing per se that's evil.
Well, see, that's why I say, like, if you had, like,
it's just an opinion of his content, right?
Not necessarily his content, but
his character.
Oh.
His character?
Both of them. Yeah.
Oh, both. Okay. You'll see. That's like that's like the new show meme. We need to
and just before anyone says anything, I cannot run ads on my channel. I have just over 300 subscribers, and I cannot run ads on it. I don't care to be famous on YouTube, but this is not what this is about. I've already gotten into college where I want to go. I'm pursuing the career I want. Everything's fine. Hello, Cobra.
What's going on, Lieutenant?
Okay. The classic burp.
What do you want, Cobra?
Just came in to say I'm not watching the show.
Thanks,
You're
Cobra.
not watching?
No,
Going back. Let's go back on topic though.
You better watch the VOD though.
Let's go back on topic though, before we take up all of Smax's time. I just am saying, like, if you don't have like any like thing like damning that like needs to get out there, why not just settle it in a call? I know that's the argument everyone makes. Oh, take it to the DMs. But in a situation like this, it seems like DMs or a call would be a little more reasonable than making a video. But if you got something like major, which you're claiming you don't really, I just don't see the point in making a video. And I think that's why people are clowning on you. It's because you're making an exposed video in 2019 over something that people view as petty.
Is Smax this guy making the Is it Progress? Is it Tozif? I don't know.
Yeah.
Who's the video on?
Progress and Tozif.
Fucking Bonnie and Clyde.
I just don't see the point. You're saying it's for fun.
It's fun, dude. Yeah, it's fun, dude. I've actually had a lot of fun making the video. It's sincere, but it's been a lot of fun. I've laughed my ass off making the video.
People want your channel. What's it called?
People want my channel.
Yeah, if you could link it in the chat, that would be great.
Sure. It's got an inappropriate word in it. So I assume that won't be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, you can say you can literally say anything you want in this program.
Okay. Discord or YouTube chat?
Just post in Discord. And I'll put it in there.
All right.
The Nigger in it or Nivea.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what do you mean it's got an inappropriate word? What do you have like the N-word in your name or something?
No, my channel's name is Masturbatory Tales of Wonder.
Oh, that's disgusting, mate. Get out. Drag him down.
Oh my god. Masturbatory Tales of Wonder. Well, I'll go ahead and post the link right in the chat here.
Yeah, a lot of my videos are straight up shit posts. I made videos seriously when I was like 14. It's when my voice sounded like Cobra's. Kidding.
Right, then cheers.
And I made like really terrible Minecraft videos and shit, and I took it super serious. It's the same channel. They're still on there. They're unlisted. They'll never be listed again. They're fun.
Don't worry, man. I make pretty shit commentaries, but I just don't take it seriously.
Listen to Cobra. He's already graduated the School of Commentary, where he's using self-deprecation. What a homie.
I quite like your videos, Cobra.
I've been using self-deprecation before it was cool, man.
Yeah.
I don't mind your videos, Cobra. I watched a few of them.
Nicholas Dioro clicks on channel Jews control the media.
Oh yeah.
Do you actually have a video? You have a video titled that? If so, I'll subscribe. You do?
Before anyone accuses me of anything, I'm also Jewish.
That plays Destiny all day.
Most videos I make are just straight up jokes, but this one
I gotta ask the question because you are Jewish. The one other Jewish call we've had, are you a self-hating Jew? Because the last time we had a Jew on the call, we asked him what his opinion on Hitler was, and he agreed with Hitler.
What his opinion of Hitler was?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Hitler was pretty based, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it was good. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're not the self-hating Jew that we had last time.
You're a big fan of Yom Kippur?
Dude, I don't even know who the fuck that is. No, I make a lot of. I make a.
Isn't that? Yeah, I was gonna say. Isn't that like one of their like?
Dude, I never said I was a good Jew.
I studied
never said I was a.
So I should.
Yeah, you probably know a lot more about it than I do. Honestly, I never said I was a good Jew. I don't know jack shit about it.
Have, like, if it's like your daughter or son that's died, you have like a 9 months of mourning.
Really?
Fact. Yeah, you only get a week
stupid.
though. If you,
Cobra, are you like an undercover like closet Jew? Like what?
Well, in my new video, I say something like I've been studying the Jews recently. No.
Yeah,
why?
He was at our recent meeting where we decided what to do with the media.
I go to a religious school, and you have to learn another religion.
You go to a Jewish school, Cobra?
No.
No.
I go to a Catholic school. And
wait, you're raised Catholic?
No, I'm not raised Catholic. I'm raised atheist.
Oh, well, okay. But you're just going to you're just going to school.
It's in the family, you know, and it's next to my primary school, which was a Catholic school. So it just seemed like fitting, you know.
Now, your last video was posted. When was your last like serious commentary video posted? Or is this your first one you're making on Progress and
this is the first one I'm making in like almost 3 years. The last serious commentary is unlisted, and it is going to remain like that for a number of reasons. It's really bad. Spoiler alert.
Someone an N-word. Disgusting. Smash.
No.
I will give you a smash.
You sound like you know Feith?
I don't sound like Fifth. He's got much.
You do sound like Feith, dude.
He's got a deeper voice than me.
Yeah, but you guys have like really similar voices, just difference in pitch. I'm serious.
He's black.
That kid's hilarious.
Right, cheers. Say more nice things about me.
Yes, Max. I mean,
just took up his
to be fair, you know, for someone making an exposed video, man, you got to be like a little more aggressive, man. I mean, you
call him a nonce, mate. Like, and then you get 18,000 subscribers.
Honestly, man, like if you called like Progress a pedo or something in the video, I think that would be like the icing on the top of the video right there.
Dude,
it's like you go the entire video making a video on them, and then right at the end, you're like, oh, by the way, pedo. Just drop the mic right there. Finished.
Hey man, don't fucking tempt me. I have a little bit of integrity, and I didn't think it was
like mainstream or normie gives a shit about Progress. I don't even know who he is. Nor like exposed videos. So you're just gonna get bullied by the commentary community.
I'm real scared of these fucking pussies that hide their faces and make fun of my appearance. I'm real spooked by them.
But yeah, I mean, if you're making the video for fun, like, just
that's all it is, dude. It's a personal gripe, and I've had a good time making it, and I think I make a lot of really good points. I think it could very well do some damage, and if it doesn't, I really don't care. I'm here to have.
Was it you on my timeline? It was like exposed video in 2019 or something.
Well, is it more of an opinion piece or like you shouldn't watch this guy anymore type thing?
A bit of both. I have some information that wasn't exactly public.
Oh, mate.
Okay.
Maybe we should keep.
What is your intent with this video? Are you gonna like burn them to the ground? Or, like, what's the intent here? Just have fun.
I posted the picture of Harry Truman for a reason.
Doesn't progress? Doesn't he piss in kids' mouths, or is that a different YouTuber?
What?
I only know
did
one.
Did you just pull that out of your ass? Where did you get that from?
I only know one YouTuber that pisses in kids' mouths, but I won't say the name.
I haven't heard anything about that. So
I've heard there's scouts in it.
That's fucking funny.
Easy fix. Don't use the word exposed. Yeah, I mean, a bunch of exposed videos, quote unquote, still exist and are being made on YouTube. They just don't title it exposed anymore.
No.
That's kind of what it is.
Yeah, they just call it the dark truth.
Yeah, the dark side. Well. The dark side.
I was thinking about making a parody title where I said like the really gay side of both of them, but then it's like, well, they're a couple, so then if it's gay, then it's not right.
I literally can't be arsed making those types of videos.
Well, if you called it like the really gay side, it would be like a double insult because you'd be calling him gay and you'd be calling like Taz like a tranny or something. So like it would like double the negative connotation of the title. So in effort, it's like genius, right?
Yeah.
Me personally, I don't have time for exposed videos anymore because first of all, I have the time to make them, but the actual like hassle that goes after it with the fucking back and forth argument, like, no, mate, that was a lie. Oh no, it was true. No, mate, I don't believe that one. You know, like, the person denying all the claims, even though you got evidence behind it.
Yeah, exposed videos really aren't that worth it. If I'm
I mean, the video's pretty much done. There's a few things I want to touch up on. but it's
When's
next
it
to
coming
done.
out? ETA.
Is that
Give
got
us the
something to do with
ETA.
progress?
Coming
Touching
tomorrow?
upon
Yeah,
progress?
I want to touch up on a few things, so I'll probably release it tomorrow or the next day.
All right,
Okay.
that's it, guys. You got
Nice.
it tomorrow, the next day. So, sub to the masturbatory tales of wonder. It'll be
Otherwise,
live on
other than
channel.
that, I mainly just shit post. I'm not here to sell myself. But you know what? I won't do that. Never mind.
I can't wait to see Bonnie and Clyde's
I mean,
reaction.
I see there's a big difference between someone making exposed video who like keeps making exposed videos and trying to like get popular names in their video titles to like boost their views, and then people just doing it for like
Dude,
fun. Like,
you can search Progress's username and not find his channel, but punch in the term industry plants, and the first 3 videos are by him. So
Okay.
Right, well, it's not this
That's
industry
weird.
plant. Don't even know what it is, but come on.
it's some really
The
dumb
industry
shit about
plant.
the
The carbon
industry.
dioxide, bit of plutonium.
Smacks, do you have anything else to
plant.
say before we take our next caller?
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Thank you.
Oh, great
Okay,
message!
right.
Great message.
Oh no. We're all getting bummed.
ShockMouse. Oh boy.
All right, before we get into
reckon-
ShockMouse message, I just want to point out a couple messages here. James put in the chat, 5 subs gained in 1 second, the power of Augie coming back. That's right. Bowblax may have killed the channel, killed the viewership, but I'm bringing it back, baby.
Oh, Augie, when are you next going away?
Tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding.
Is it LT Cobra's time? This time,
Yeah,
you
from
know?
now on, okay, I know we made the agreement that every time I
I
go...
can slap it on my community tab. I gave my mate like 200 subs doing that, you know?
Oh,
The power,
oh.
the Cobra effect.
I
you
mean,
know?
if you want to host... I'm
Dude,
not-
the community tab is so like I feel like people see more community posts than video uploads.
Yeah, it actually works, right? I was in a video with my mate that normally gets views. Promoted it on my community tab. You got 1,000 in it. I promoted it because I was in it. It does more than the fucking videos. Pretty sure I got blacklisted after that Momo video as well. Now.
Nice.
So,
At least it got
so-
recommended. 80, 90k views.
That's
Yeah.
okay. So pro tip: if you have a community tab, whenever you upload a video, just post that video in the community tab, and it will actually like get views. It's like a sub box replacement at this point.
Well, when's YouTube giving me my community tab over here? I'm sitting here flaccid and waiting.
By
By
the way, I've promoted some of the RFC after hours on the community tab. Actually, the only one I did was the Keemstar one.
Thanks, Bowblax.
I'm not even in the
Yeah.
sub box.
But I just want to point out before we take our next caller, Mystic, she put out a tweet. Let me go and pull up the original tweet here. Okay, where is it? All right, the Mystic tweet. As we know, on the show we had Mystic and Keem on, and Keem at the end of the show promised to give her his G Fuel. Instead of G Fuel, he actually gave her the ramen noodle chicken hoodie. Because the old joke about like ramen noodle hair and stuff like that. It was a good meme. He even retweeted it, and it got like 1,000 likes or something. I just want to clarify a little bit of a news update. He actually did get her the cotton candy G Fuel. He is 100% a man of his word. Shout out to Keemstar.
Oh, he got the G Fuel as well.
Yeah, the G Fuel came as well. So that's 2 gifts from Keemstar. What a homie. Ramen noodle hair. That's right. We got a Mystic in the chat.
And what did Keem give me?
He got you the block.
The docs.
He,
I guess he got
he
you a
doxed
block.
you.
Block.
Keem got you a dox, and he blocked you. That's what he got you, Cobra.
I mean, that's what you get for disagreeing with a 4-year-old man, you know?
I
Or
suppose so.
36. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and bring in ShockMouse. ShockMouse, you're on the air. What's going on, man?
Hey, hello. Long time
Oh.
fan, first time caller.
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's
Not
up,
really.
dude?
I think I've only been watching for a month.
Ooh, wow.
Should
Okay then.
Keems...
Right.
How long have you been
Oh.
doing this podcast?
Like a month.
Oh, all right. I've been there from the beginning then.
Yeah, that's right. Right from the start. Oh man, good to hear from you, man.
Should Keemstar live stream
Yes.
the
Oh.
euthanation of his dog?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
my god!
Do it! The dog that keeps like staggering about like it's got like bowel problems.
It's got like Down
Actually, he
syndrome.
might be live streaming it right now. We might be watching like a week-long just euthanation of the fucking dog, like just naturally
why
dying.
don't you just
Oh my
like put the
God.
dog in the sea and just like you know like Alex the Lion in Madagascar and it just float out. And it just
Dog
dies
in
on
the-
planet.
Cobra,
should
what are you
give
even
it-
talking about right
Oh
now?
my god!
If you not like you know Madagascar where Alex the Lion's in that little like crate box.
Send him
That's
adrift.
what he's doing with his dog.
That's what some cultures do as punishment, like to exile them.
It's cultured.
Dude, he should do he should give the dog to like Mr. Beast to make like a video on it, being like 10th oldest dog in the world execution, like all caps.
I mean, when my dog died, right, when it got put down, the day before it, like, it's like 5 years ago, you know, get ready for school, come downstairs, there's shit everywhere. The dog just shat itself
I'm actually
everywhere.
curious. I just looked up 10th oldest dogs in the world. I want to see if Keemstar's dog is at number 10. Like, how do they...
I looked it up on
Nah,
Wikipedia.
Keemstar's
It
wife's
actually is
number
10th
10.
of all time. It's just not on the list. Like, the 10th is 23 years or something, and Keem claims his is like 24.
Oh,
Right.
man. If it was
Keem's
like...
wife is
If it was like 24, he'd be more like the 9th or even the 8th oldest dog in the world.
I wonder if he will become the oldest dog in the world eventually.
No way. The dog's gonna
shit
die like
by
tomorrow.
then.
The dog's literally gonna die tomorrow. I'm sorry.
gun to his head.
I don't
Just-
know. I'm rooting for Buddy to live for a while, dude.
Dude,
I'm on
I want...
team-
Buddy looks like a homie. He may have Down syndrome, but he's the homie.
Dude, I love Buddy.
Dude, you know what?
I love my fellow special needs people.
Jesus. You know what? I want Buddy to live a long, prosperous life. But if Keem burns his dog, I'll give a mod.
Burns?
If he sets his dog on fire, I'll give a mod back
What, the
Oh my God.
tail?
permanently.
While alive or dead? You have to specify alive or dead.
Alive.
This is not Fallout New Vegas, man.
Realistically talking, if he burnt his dog dead, I would probably have to give him a mod. Just
It'd be the
God
first thing the dog has
damn.
felt in years.
Holy fucking shit, that's so crazy.
But no, that's
Sorry,
not to say. I want the dog to live a long, prosperous life. Buddy is
I
the
can just see
homie,
like
all right?
Tipster or Tommy C like Augie. It doesn't look like Augie bullies Keemstar dog.
Why would
Innocent
Tipster
dog.
do that, dude? Tipster wouldn't. What do you
I
think?
don't know. They're both big.
What does that have to do with them writing a story on me? What do you mean? Only fat people go after me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true, right?
I guess. I suppose. I don't know. Cobra, what are you doing right now? Are you working on
They've got a
video?
fair. Well, no, I was, but then I played Overwatch.
Buddy
I know
is the Ricky Berwick of the canine community.
Oh my
God.
gosh. I wish
They
on
don't find a
YouTube,
game in
I wish on
10
YouTube I could like pin certain comments at the top. Like, why isn't that even a feature? Like, I wish I could like go here and like pin the comments because that's
Oh
a
my
good,
God.
that's a good comment.
Oh, you just bait out a super chat. You don't even have them enabled, do
I don't
you?
even. I can't get them until I have 1,000 subs. So you guys know what to do.
My network takes the super chat money.
All of it?
Then I get a percent of it, yeah.
Oh,
Well, on
yeah.
YouTube
I
takes
get it
30% of it minimum.
Wait.
But depending
Yeah.
upon how offensive the super chat is, they could potentially take all of it.
Are you with an MCN, Cobra?
Yeah.
All
Why?
right.
Oh, you guys are idiots. Don't go in MCNs.
Well-
Shockmouse, you're not an MCN, are you?
My old channel is, but then I just started a new one.
Okay, good.
So
Alright,
that old
my-
one's
all of you guys who are on the...
My old channel was, but I disconnected it recently.
Name me a
Cobra,
channel
you're
on an
dumb.
MCN.
I'm sorry, you're
What do
stupid.
you mean?
Going on an MCN? Why would you ever do that to yourself?
Have you
He's
seen
not
what
old
Will
enough
Smith is
to-
doing at the moment?
Yeah, did you have to get your mom or dad to like
Uh,
give permission?
Yeah.
My
It's
dad,
not a
all my
content.
AdSense, all my stream stuff goes to my dad, and he gives it to me. It's actually like
Alright then. Wait, he gives what to you?
he gives me
only
the money.
You can't make a Google AdSense account unless you're over 18.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Are you
I
18,
did not.
Augie, yet?
No, Oogie's 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
shut up, Cobra, you are black.
I thought he was like 20-something.
The day I turn
Oh.
18, and my career is gonna be destroyed.
Did you see the video of he put up a buddy yesterday? He's putting tracking shoes on him. No, I haven't seen the video, but I saw the tweet and it was like upgrades.
Wait, like tracking, like
then
as
I-
if like
All right,
Oogie's
all right.
gonna
Hold
go.
on. We gotta watch this.
No,
Oh,
buddy
is that what
got
Tommy
some
meant
sick
by that
upgrades.
tweet of upgrades?
Yeah,
From
buddy
Big Six.
upgrades. Him and even him and Ian Miles Chung had a little conversation on Twitter.
Oh,
about
it's
him,
on
like,
Tommy.
wait.
It's on Tommy's Twitter.
No, it's on Keem's Twitter.
Oh,
But
okay.
Tommy
Oh,
made
you're
a joke
unblocked by
about
him
it.
still. Oh.
Yeah. Don't say that out loud. You know what's gonna happen.
You just like, is it like Beetlejuice or whatever? Like,
Yeah,
just
you say
pay him
Keemstar
from
3
there.
times, he shows up.
Keemstar. Where is
right.
he?
What's
this
up?
This is starting to sound a bit more desperate than Bowblax now.
Why was
Oh my God.
Bowblax like just?
Keemstar,
I heard
Keem
Bowblax
on,
on
Keem.
Monday. Keemstar.
Keemstar
like, as soon as,
stole
like,
my
Keem
water
joined-
melon.
I heard that
DC.
Bowblax when he was hosting the show, he was just like complete DSP level e-bugger. Is that true?
Oh my god.
Apparently, I have like a bunch of money I owe Bowblax because he made.
I
like, a
mentioned it
decent-
once, and
Yeah,
then
you
people
owe
are like,
me $2
"Okay," and it flowed
And
in.
I think you owe me like $5 as well.
Why do I owe you money?
Because they were only here for me.
Were you on?
I'm in the tags.
You were on the show. Did you actually put Lieutenant Cobra in the
No,
tag?
I didn't.
No.
Well, I don't know.
I don't even
You
touch the
probably-
tags on this channel. Like when I upload a clip, I'll like put like a couple tags in there, but I barely touch the tags.
Augie, in one of the streams, I had to sub you to Lieutenant Cobra with notifications on because you weren't subbed.
You
You
didn't
fucking-
sub.
Okay, on this channel, I like only sub to channels that live stream, and then like my
Oh,
main
to
channel.
Cobra.
I
Hey,
sub
haven't you seen his Minecraft streams though?
Oh my god.
Cobra, you stream
should-
Minecraft
Yeah, because it gives me money.
on the main channel?
Yeah.
I'll sub right now then. I didn't know you
Wait,
did that.
hold on.
What are you doing?
Why are you farting?
I already am subbed. Look at this.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
no,
Bowblax
I
did it for you,
subbed. I
Tim.
subbed you.
You guys are trying. Well, I unsubbed like all these age channels. You sub me to like Riley Jennings or something. You sub me to like Quentin Reviews. You sub me to all these weird
saw that.
channels.
Bowblax, that was disgusting.
The worst part was
I
that
did
it
it for
shows my
Whisper. He
subs
said in the
publicly,
chat.
so I had to unsub everyone that like I didn't want to be subbed to. Yeah, I'm subbed to all the right people. I'm
By
even
the
subbed
way,
to Cobra.
You see Horseshoe Mickeys and collars. I'm
Oh, he
wondering,
is?
can we get Scully on? Is Scully online?
It says she is. You can let her know, but I'm gonna go bring him in right now. Shockmouse, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna live stream burning Keem's shirt unless he unblocks me by April
Wait,
1st.
can I do the?
All right, that's right. Live stream. Check out the Shockmouse channel. Thanks for coming on, Shockmouse.
Can
Bye.
I drag the caller up and do the whole nonsense? Right.
No. This is actually a somewhat serious call. I'm not.
No,
entirely sure.
no, I'm doing it. Horseshoe Mickey, you're on the air. Got a mic. Right.
Got a mic.
You got a mic?
5, 4. What if they don't have a mic and they
3,
just, like,
2, 1. He kicks him out.
just bans them from server? Oh, sorry, they've been server muted.
Are you subbed to me? That's the real question. I don't know,
Are they
Doplex.
server muted?
I only sub to channels that live stream though, because like on my main channel, I sub to everyone.
I might not even be subscribed to Bowblax.
What the
Ooh.
fuck?
I must. Be,
Just
but I'm
kidding.
always I always get the comments quite like early. Yeah,
Quinn
I'm-
Reviews is
I'm
weird to be
subscribed
fair.
Bowblax.
Internet Unwind. Come on now.
And I've got noties on 4.
Quentin Reviews is weird. I don't think he's necessarily guilty or like a bad guy, especially compared to
He's
some other
black.
people we've
Oh yes, I'm in the sub box of the live show crew.
Yeah, I just added you actually when I got
Oh,
because
you
like you
got
change it. You
lucky.
put like Bowblax Gaming in there, and I'm like, man, stop trying to shill all your stuff. All you are, Bowblax, is a shill. You leech off other channels and then you shill in your own stuff, dude. I swear.
What do you mean? How am I leeching off your
Wake
channel? I'm giving
up,
your channel all the
Bowblax.
views.
You do need to wake up, man.
Take care, Maddie.
I do need a wake up.
Instagram actually didn't wake up. Oh, absolutely shocking that. Do you want to plug your? Actually, no. Fuck off. I was like, do you want to plug your stream? And I was like, nah.
Nah. By the way, we
I might
have
listen.
the Buddy tweet right here. I'll go ahead and share my thing right here so we can watch it. Buddy got an upgrade. Let me go ahead and go ahead and open up the Discord room so you can like see my screen. Let me show right here.
Yeah, I'll promote on my community tab, but they don't like live streams
All right,
because
there
there's
you
no
go.
like
an
proper
upgrade.
thumbnail. Because when I promoted the annoying orange video I was in, it's just like a nice little box you can click on.
All right, let's watch Keemstar.
Okay, let's watch it.
Buddy got an upgrade today. We got non-slip.
I thought it was gonna have like an
slippers.
extra leg.
Let's go. Let's go. No more slipping.
All right.
Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Give this dog a treat. Here you go.
Get this dog a fucking hospital.
It's right there. It's right here.
You
got it. Let's go, buddy. Do.
You can't walk in them.
Dude, I like what's called an upgrade, dude. Like, buddy has
That's
been
a
upgraded.
downgrade. It's gonna need a whole lot of upgrades.
It's like when you
to
like
get-
build your first PC or something. By the way, Horseshoe Mickey dropped out of the call. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah,
build
I
your
think,
first
I think
PC.
that dog needs a new CPU.
It's like when you buy a pre-built from Amazon and it says gaming, but you just know like it comes with the monitor and the keyboard, some nice little well not even RGB, some nice LED lights.
RGB.
Yeah, you get that. You
Is
get
this
that.
dog missing an eye? Oh,
But he tries to bite Keem. He's like, kill me already! Stop making me suffer! Why is ShockMouse not modded?
Oh, Buddy's cute though. I like that dog.
No, I like Buddy. Buddy's dude. Like I said, dude, Buddy's the homie.
Buddy's the homie.
My friend.
Now, something I wanted to talk about ever since the what's his name, the masturbate guy came in here.
That
Is
Smax.
Okay.
This is an interesting conversation.
Hey,
You're on the air.
Hey.
Oh no, sorry.
Horseshoe Mickey wasn't here. Oh, he's back.
oh, he's back.
All right, let's go
Okay,
ahead and bring him back
I'm
in.
curious.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and bring Horseshoe Mickey in. Horseshoe Mickey, you're on the air. Is your mic working this time?
It wasn't as good as
This is
when I
good.
did
This is
it,
gonna
so-
be interesting.
Horseshoe Mickey, you gotta unmute your mic.
I don't think he obtained a mic. I think we're just giving him too many chances. He's like sitting there like, I'm on the stream again. It's like giggling to himself.
It's like a Tommy Solo
yeah.
troll. Trying to work this mic.
Well, to be fair, when I recorded with him, he didn't even have Discord. He requested that we record on Skype.
Yo.
Oh, you've been trolled.
Hello.
Can you hear me? This is Mickey.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
I can hear you.
This is the first time I used Discord, so apologize.
Okay, it's fine now though. You're good.
Don't worry, Mick.
All right, what's
Yeah,
going on,
I'm
man? Like, as far as I know, you have some issues with Charm Scully. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I'm just trying to get out of it.
Well,
I can't be bothered to care about you, dude.
Going on a live stream to talk about it isn't the best way to get out of it, but, since you're here.
Yeah, I know.
Well, like, what's
Like,
your problem? Like, she
So-
has you on for an interview, but you don't like the interview after it comes out. At that situation, isn't it kind of like tough luck? You have to deal with it now?
Yeah, I mean, when I was, usually when I go at work for long hours, I like to listen to the drama and stuff like that.
Okay.
So for replay, give me a minute. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, usually I go on the drama and stuff like that, and I found her channel through the Just Destiny, and out of curiosity. So when going through her profile, I mean, I see she brought in talented YouTubers, which I like, and so I kind of went through her content, and it was very interesting. And usually, with me, every once in a while, I reach out to other YouTubers, big and small, and every once in a while, I try to collaborate with them, and I liked her stuff. And discussion or interviews, I usually do that. So that's when I reached out to her and I was like, you want me to have on the channel and stuff? And she's like, yeah, okay. So this is like a week in advance.
This was more than a week in advance.
It was a week or something like that. And, just enough to know to bring on the channel. And, I remember I came back to you and it's like, later this week, I'm available at this time. I think it was on a Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
So when I had time, I came up and said, let's do this. And I do remember you telling me, is there anything you don't want me to bring up? And
you
I didn't think.
You literally, I gave you the chance. I give every person, Bowblax, I've interviewed you. I gave you the chance to literally say anything you don't want me to bring up. Because if you post it on social media at all, it's fair game. If it's on public social media, your children were on your public social media. You post pictures of them on your public social media, which means it's fair game to bring them up.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And I exclaimed, "I'm no lesson learned." I didn't think that because when I go on interviews and discussions, usually the way the conversation was going, it was just like I didn't think of that. So shame on me for that. That's a lesson I learned.
But to be fair, we didn't argue until 30 minutes into the recording. When you asked me if I let my kid watch horror movies, and I said no, and you said you let your kids watch horror movies, after you just said earlier that you wouldn't let them watch YouTube, you said you let them listen to your content, which means you technically let them listen to YouTube if they listen to your content. You straight up said you'd rather let them watch A Clockwork Orange over letting them watch YouTube.
Okay, just to clarify, I don't let them watch that content. I have a bad habit of over-exaggerating. I don't let them watch that content.
I clearly know that you didn't let them watch A Clockwork Orange.
Why did you go on this podcast and make it sound like I do?
I literally just quoted you directly. Like, I didn't misquote you. If you go back and listen to that, I quoted the exact words that you said.
I think the fact that you, I don't think you said that you would let your kids watch A Clockwork Orange, but the thing that you were saying is that if you had a choice between giving them YouTube and A Clockwork Orange, you would choose A Clockwork Orange.
No, he said I'd rather than watch A Clockwork Orange over watching YouTube. And that's exactly what I said. I quoted you directly because I just watched that clip again because you and I were arguing in DMs. Okay. And the only reason why you were even brought up in that podcast is because I was literally just ranting to friends. And the fact is that you, hours after I recorded with you, went on and were ranting about the interview to your fans without talking to me directly. And then last night, which by the way, I didn't know about it until somebody DM'd me about it. I don't stalk your channel. I don't stalk your Twitter. I don't give a fuck about you, to be perfectly honest.
Neither do I. You turned
somebody DM'd me and told me that you were talking about me again in a live stream.
I could tell the moment you brought my kids into it. I knew exactly where it was heading.
You're the one who asked. No, you're the one who directly asked about horror movies and children. Like, I didn't bring that up. If you had stopped, if after I brought up your kids initially, if you had just not brought it up again, it would not have been brought up again. You re-brought it up. That was your fucking fault.
If you turn it into that debate, but basically you completely contradict yourself
about bringing the kids.
You're saying like kids who watch horror movies are going to grow up mentally ill and broken and shit.
I said there's it's potential.
Potential. No, you contradict yourself. It's like I asked you, do you let your kids watch horror movies? And you say no, but at the end of the live stream, you say, "Oh, I let my son watch zombie movies." I'm like,
I said,
like
horror movies and zombie movies are not directly. No, they're
horror
not.
Horror movies are PG-13 or PG. No, you said directly no.
Not. I said I would let him
contradicted yourself. And then you go on this podcast saying I threatened to copyright strike you.
I didn't say that you said that. Go find the clip.
I got a recording
if you can find the clip.
That.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a recording.
And if it was,
it's on my live stream.
Okay, cool.
Can you send me a link to your live stream with the timestamp where that recording is, so we can verify?
It's Horseshoe Mickey bad for it's.
Yeah, see, he's too fucking lazy to even pull up the.
Well, I'm just looking for a timestamp. I don't have time to go through an entire live stream and pull up the specific moment where you play the recording. If you've got a timestamp that you can send me where that recording is, that ends the argument right there.
And the three of us were in that call. Like, it wasn't like you weren't there, Augie. It was you, me, and Bowblax.
You said I threatened to copyright strike you.
No, I didn't.
Yes, I did. I got it right here. I got you. I totally got you because that really cracked me up. And I love it how you said, "Please don't judge me." In the interview, I said,
"You said please don't judge me," and then I said,
"Dude, you
no
really
promises.
fucked up on this one." Okay, let me get you the timestamps.
No promises. Directly.
All right. Let him get the timestamp so we can clarify this.
Yeah, let me get on here. I'm on my YouTube right now.
Okay.
That is what I call a horror show, Mickey.
Yeah. So let me get this.
At least what I record isn't copyrighted.
This really is the Kumite RFC right now.
Like, you literally record, as you say, stories that you could get off the library bookshelves, which means somebody else owns that material and you're reading copyrighted material, which technically, now that you're monetized, can get your channel terminated.
Reddit videos.
Newsflash, my videos are not monetized yet.
But you posted, guess who's monetized?
Yeah, you got to prove for monetization.
It doesn't mean my videos are eligible for monetization. Even though I monetize, it gives me the option. And even though I don't monetize, I'm glad you're studying fair use in channels like mine. By the way, you can actually learn from Comicstorian or Comics Explained, for example. They're kind of popular for that shit. So I hope you enjoy the fair use.
At least they take pauses and they explain stuff out, whereas you're reading the stories out.
All right. Let's pause the conflict here for a minute, just so we can pull up the clip.
I'm finding the timestamp where she says that. Yeah. I kind of went 2 hours getting into this shit.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Give me a minute.
All right, newsflash.
Here's the deal, dude. Beyond anything else, I literally don't give a fuck about you. After I posted the video, I didn't talk to you. I didn't comment on you. I didn't do anything about you. I didn't care until after your toxic ass fans were messaging me and commenting, and you were DMing me. A week later,
you went on a podcast because I said you were using troll tactics when I came to you.
That was literally
I said, look, I don't feel comfortable you bringing my kids in. It's no big deal. This is why I don't feel comfortable. You can leave it up.
You realize you DM'd me, and then I got upset and I went in.
Keemstar rant. I
had
give a fuck about
Keemstar. That Keemstar thing was
about Keemstar.
That
Because I
that
said you're
Keemstar thing
using
was
troll
like a half a
tactics.
second. And so you're okay, so what you think is a rant is just me making an offhanded statement. This is a rant. Like when I sent you those video clips after you spurred out on your live stream about how I like attacked you directly, that was a rant. Me saying, "Oh, you don't like trolls, but yet you watch Keemstar." That is not a rant. That is an offhanded comment. Those are two fucking different things. Like, I don't know how you don't understand this. Like, rants are usually
I might have to send you the link, the timestamps, because I can't really hear myself with her.
All right, take a moment. Take a moment to cool down. So you guys.
I got the judge timestamp. It's at around 1 hour and 12 minutes.
1 hour, 12 minutes. Cobra, turn that off. I'm gonna have to mute you. All right, I'm still remuting
For
Cobra.
that one, it says she says don't judge me, and I clearly said let's not get into the dispute because I kind of see where the discussion was heading.
No.
All right, this live stream's on your Horseshoe Mickey channel, right?
I compared this podcast with the interview, and you kind of see the difference from her own words.
You said it's an hour 30 in.
Hour and 12 minutes in.
Hour and 12
and
minutes in.
That.
All right, I have the audio sharing through the Discord right now. All right.
All right. Now, there's something she said in this that I find interesting. And she said it many times in my DMs.
So you'd rather have his kids watch that than watch YouTube.com.
Yeah, but then 32 minutes. 32 minutes in, he says, I let my kids watch listen to some of the stuff I post. So, question.
Some? Dude,
that means right. And he's the one who brought to me. He said, hey, I have a question for you, don't judge me. My response was, and this is all recorded and on my channel, so I'm not lying when I said, I said no promises, I'm very...
It's exactly at 1 hour and 13 minutes.
I never promised him that I would judge him. Listen to some of the stuff I post. So, question.
Some? Dude.
Promised him that I wouldn't judge him.
Oh.
And he let you upload.
Listen to some of the stuff I post. So, question.
Some? Dude,
that means right.
Oh.
And he's the one who brought to me.
Sorry, I'm just verifying something she said.
Hey, I have a question for you, don't judge me. My response was, and this is all recorded and on my channel, so I'm not lying when I said, I said no promises, I'm very opinionated. I never promised him that I wouldn't judge him.
Okay, so apparently she's saying that I said I have a question to ask, a question for you. Please don't judge me.
Wait.
Did Mickey just leave the call?
Yeah,
by accident.
I'm back.
I brought him back.
Okay, you're back. All right, do I need to play any more of this clip?
He's wanting you to play the part from the actual interview, and if you go to the interview and go to 32 minutes in, you will find the actual point. I can actually pull it up for you right now.
Okay, right. So while we get to that, I have a question for Mickey. So you created that live stream just because of Scully's video?
No, I created it because of the podcast, basically.
Which also happened like way later than when he did the live stream. Like he seems to be continuously on damage control, which doesn't matter.
You made the stream to respond to Scully in this live stream, correct? What, like, why? Like, in comparison to the amount of viewers, like, I don't really see many of your viewers coming across Scully's video besides the time you promoted it. I'm pretty sure the views on it were under 100 until you promoted Scully's video. And even then, it was only like a handful of your viewers that watch. Why would you bring more attention to something that could potentially make you look bad by doing a live stream response to it on your channel?
Is this returning to me promoting it? I'm sorry, I kind of cut out.
Basically, what I'm asking is why would you make a stream responding to it, giving more attention to it when you don't want anyone to like see Scully's interview?
Okay, before she cuts in, I told her that I was going to promote it. And
A
I
week
said,
later.
this is what. Before, I told you when I come up, that I'm going to promote it, and that's what I did. And and
Wait, how?
I didn't kick him.
Fell out.
And he got kicked out. Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't kick him. I didn't touch him.
Nobody.
No.
I gotta be honest.
He dropped out. All I'm asking is like, why did he make that live stream responding to it? I don't really see like.
Yeah. There's no fucking point for him to respond to it. Yeah, he did. And whenever he does that, like, he then, like, he's been in my DMs. I can screenshot them. I can show them. I can show them on the live stream. I don't fucking care. He apologized a bunch of fucking times. I never apologized to him because, as I told him, once I recorded with him, the content was mine.
I'm just confused what he wants. Does he want the video down?
All right,
Like-
so you're back. You're back on the air.
It's a
You're
Horseshoe Mickey, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Bit of
Okay.
Horseshoe Mickey.
So here's the clip.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
If you promise me not to go on the dispute with me.
Oh, I cannot guarantee that.
I don't think.
I'm
Okay,
very
you'll know what I mean. Okay, you.
That's what the dispute is over. The fact that I literally said, I cannot promise, I cannot guarantee. I'm opinionated. I don't hold back my opinions on anything. You didn't go into an interview. If you notice, it says a conversation with. They're not fucking interviews. They are me. Goodbye.
Mickey.
Again, I don't know why
I think he's having just issues trying to like understand how.
Oh
this
my
works.
gosh, how many times is he? Okay,
All right.
Mickey.
Sorry, it's my connection. It's really shitty. Every time I open up a window, this fucking thing keeps cutting me off.
Okay. Try to wrap it up so that we don't have these issues.
If you need links or anything like that to the video, I'll send it to you on Twitter if you need it or something like that. But honestly, look, I had no. Regardless of how shitty the discussion went or how whatever interview debate, it is what it is. I've been through this shit before, even in my personal life with disputes like you had. I got pissed because, I mean, honestly, it felt like a bash fest against me. And it was just more of me getting, not having a chance to like defend myself or even forcing to have to explain. So it was a shit fest.
I didn't bring it up.
I made a live
You did.
stream afterwards expressing how pissed I was without giving direction towards you. Respectfully, but when I saw in the chat box people were saying shit about you, I was like, "Damn, I've gone too far." I went to you on Twitter. I apologized. I owned up to that shit, and I said, "Look,
you said you were being over emotional. You literally said that. I can pull up the
I did
DMs.
because you said some pretty dumbass shit in there, but it is what it is. We made up, and that's it. It was cool because you said, I said, "Look, you brought my kids in there. I felt uncomfortable, but it is what it is. So what?" I did. And I'm not pissed because you brought my kids in there. The reason why I keep saying you bringing my kids in there because I know exactly where that shit was going. And I didn't not know where this
How do you know where shit's going?
that.
I've been very direct. Again, I didn't bring up the fact that they watched horror movies. You did. You brought it up. You asked the
came
question.
into this
You brought that up.
conversation with an important topic. You had no concrete evidence. You had
I
nothing.
didn't
You
go into
showed
that
up.
conversation with
You
anything.
started a gunfight and you had no
I watched
ammunition.
it
No, I
once and I
didn't.
pooed myself.
And all you did was pull your pants down, raise your shirt, and did a truffle shuffle, made yourself look like stupid
fuck?
in that thing. And it is. That is what it is.
He's done you there, mate.
But, seriously.
Done a
if you're
truffle
gonna-
shuffle there.
Honestly,
Is it Mickey?
I don't
you
care.
Like 40. Oh, what the hell's a truffle shuffle?
You know the Goonies where Chunk stands
I've
up
never
in the
watched
loft,
the Goonies.
stands
You're
up in
talking
order
to
to
a
get in.
15-year-old.
Isn't
Anyways,
it like a 1985 movie? I don't know.
I told you
Oh
it's
yeah,
your
I was
video.
like 1985. Yep. Good night, guys. Good night.
Told you it was your video. You can keep it up. It's cool. All right. So when you posted the video, you sent me the GIF, nice artwork, and you posted the video. I was at work doing my job, and I got 10 minutes into it. I was like, all right, I think there's going to be some backlash on it, but she says she was okay with it because we talked about it, and you made a good point. You said it was a good debate. It is what it is. That's fine because I had plenty of these before. I promoted it. And most of the
Mick,
traffic came from my. Go
Mickey,
ahead.
is it alright if I call you Mick?
Yeah, you can call me Mick or Mike. That's fine.
Mike. Oh mate, I'm not calling you Mike.
Go ahead.
Mickaroo. From what I see is that you're black. And
Black?
well, anything you've just said, like you've not really brought up any like evidence, like you know what I mean. Like some like
what?
sweet evidence. Whereas the Charmed Skull here has actually played a clip where she defends one of your lies that you just said. So maybe if you
Lies.
had a bit more of the evidence, then we.
Just straight up point. I
I
never
might believe you, and
promised.
people in
to
here might
judge.
believe you.
Oh, you
But,
got
you know-
most of the traffic from my YouTube community page.
I don't care.
That's where it came from.
So
Okay,
I
so
don't
here's
care whether
And then
you
when
talk
people
about
started
this
coming to me, and when people started coming to me in my messages, and after they saw that shit, talk about the damn
Okay,
interview.
okay, let me think.
Disgusting, Mick.
Okay, let me get this straight. You recorded the full interview, and then you were okay with it after. You watched the full interview, and you were okay with it after. You promoted it, then
I
your
was
fans
okay with
watched it and had questions, and now you're mad.
No, I'm not mad at the interview. I went to her in the DMs. This is the thing. She does not show her DMs. I wish she would show her DMs to where she says, "Oh, he kept stalking me in my DMs." No, come on.
I never
seriously.
said I kept stuff. Dude, you freaked
I
out.
told you. I said, look.
I never
You
called
told
a
me
creep.
I
never,
brought my kids into
You
it.
called one of my friends a creep because he said that you used copyrighted material after you got monetized. Dude.
Because you got your fucking friends following you on Twitter and shit, dude.
My friends followed you on Twitter because I promoted you, motherfucker. That's why they followed you. I did. I added you directly when I
you
put
did.
the art.
Look,
I added you directly when I
did not
uploaded
give
the
a
video.
fuck.
That's
I
fucking
did
promotion, motherfucker.
I did not fucking care about the interview. I wasn't pissed about the interview.
Then
I came
go
to you and
away. Just go
Oh,
away.
okay.
I don't care about you. You don't care about me. Just
get the fuck off my Twitter.
I'm not
Get
on your Twitter.
Fans off my Twitter.
I can't, just like you can't control your fans from the spurging that they're doing on my comment section, I can't control anybody who goes to follow you. So guess
here we
what?
go.
That's how that works. So guess what, people? If you don't want to follow him, don't follow him. I have no control over you. Done.
You're the one who went onto this fucking pocket, whatever it is, and you're the one who came with no concrete evidence saying I'm threatening to copy strike you and all this other bullshit. You said as soon as your friend Mystic came in, and it's like, this guy just hit my DMs. He's threatening a copyright strike, and your friend Mystic's like, he's a dumbass. You don't remember that?
That is not all what happened. Actually, Mystic's in waiting right now.
Should we bring Mystic in?
If you want to bring her in, that's fine.
All right, we'll bring Mystic in. Mystic, you're on the air.
You're on the air.
Shut up, Cobra.
Okay, Mickey, breathe, because you are being very hypocritical right now. Because you're saying she didn't do something, then she did do something. And then it's just going back and forth, and you're bringing up such irrelevant topics that it's just like, it's confusing everybody in the chat, even myself. And I don't even know what the fuck's your point anymore. Is it why are you mad? Is it the interview, or is it the DMs, or is it the reactions of the fans, or is it the live stream? What are you mad about?
I'm mad about is because I came to Scully and I says, hey, you told me I was the one who brought up my kids. When I see it in this video, when I looked it all the way through, and it was her, and then basically her reaction was like, well, it's on Twitter, it's free game. I was like, okay, really? Is that what you're gonna do?
To be fair, we had a conversation prior to the recording. My bad. My brain kind of combined it all together. It happened. It was fucking late at night when we were doing the recording anyways. Because that's when you were...
Look, that's fine. I'm not mad at the interview. I'm not mad at your interview. I'm not pissed at it. Regardless of how bad it is. I'm not pissed. What I'm pissed about is you went onto this podcast and fucking just started spilling shit. You want to spill smoke and joke with your friends, that's fine. But you just did it publicly on this YouTube. Like, I wouldn't find out. I found out because Keem retweeted a funny tweet about you boxing. And I was like, is this woman really shit talking me?
How is that?
That's what pissed me off.
How is that relevant? How is that relevant to you? Because that had literally fucking nothing to do with you. That was a joke. That was a joke, all of it in its own.
No. I don't give a fuck about Keem. Once again, I don't give a fuck about Keemstar.
Then why did you bring it up?
Wait.
Why did you bring it up?
I don't know if you can say you don't give a fuck about Keemstar. You're literally on the podcast right now. Obviously, you care to some extent about some things.
Okay, I follow the guy to find out what the fuck is going on in YouTube. That's it.
Okay, this isn't about Keemstar, though.
The tweet, I
Yeah,
see
we're
a
getting off
picture of
topic here.
you
Let's go back to
saying
where the conversation matters.
Okay, I found your podcast. Okay, I found your podcast, and I was like, okay, I'm not in the thumbtail. I started looking at it, and first 20 minutes, these people are fucking like seriously talking shit about me with no fucking evidence at all. Like, I don't know these people. Who the fuck are these people?
Because we're opinionated and we're basing it off the story. I was
How about
there.
You get fucking facts. Facts.
Okay.
Most of these people
And-
watched the video.
Seriously,
Yes.
you're sitting there saying I'm threatening a copyright strike.
I
don't give a
didn't.
fuck about yeah, you did.
No, she did not.
Nobody said anything about a copyright strike.
If
We
anything,
were
if
all
anything
there.
was said
Take down
as a
your
joke,
video.
if
You're
if
sitting there
anything
threatening
was
to take
said
down
as
your
a joke,
video.
no, you didn't. No, I didn't. You never
You just
said
say,
that.
"Hey guys, this guy's threatening to take," and I was like, "No, you're not. You agreed to
No,
have the
we-
video posted."
No,
I
she
did not
didn't.
threaten to
Oh
take
no,
down.
No, she didn't.
No,
No, she didn't. I was there.
Okay, I will
Augie was
send-
there. Bowblax was there.
I will send
No
you the
one
link.
said that you were threatening to take down her video.
I have
Yeah.
it. I have her recording on that podcast.
Okay,
thing
can
she did.
we listen to that clip then? Can we listen to the clip from that podcast so we understand what you're talking about?
Yeah. Okay.
We
So,
could probably just go back to the
I'll
original
have to-
podcast
Yeah, link-
that Augie has.
link
because-
back to
gonna-
the original podcast that I have. I want to hear the clip where Scully claims that you threatened to take the video down.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Where as soon as Mystic comes in,
It's as soon as Mystic comes in. All right, let me load up my channel real quick.
you
Okay,
guys
that-
bring Mystic
No,
come
I
in.
I can do it, Augie.
And Scully
Okay,
comes in,
okay.
and Scully's eyes like, guys.
Mystic, gather the
this guy's
link
trying
and the
to take my video down.
timestamp. Gather the link and the timestamp,
Okay.
and then we can pull it up.
I can't open up a new window because I'm gonna get kicked out of Discord again.
Yeah, Mystic will.
Is it? Do you not have the Discord app? Are you using Discord in Chrome?
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm really shitty on resources right now. So, yeah, I'm sorry for the keep cutting off and stuff.
All right, Mystic will pull up the clip right now. Let me go in and check up on Shaq.
I'm gonna deafen myself just so I can hear the audio to make sure I'm getting the right clip.
All right, 100% got you. Yeah, to be honest,
Like, as I said before, I didn't talk about you until after you DM'd me again, and you were like bugging me in DMs until I literally muted you. Like, I won't, even if you DM me again, like, I'm not going to notice it. Because I just don't bother to care. I don't look at your YouTube feed. I don't look at anything. Like, people DM me about stuff, but I don't look. Because I don't give a fuck about
Fine,
you,
you don't
your
have
life,
to give a
kids,
fuck.
or anything.
But you went on a podcast.
I found it. Hold on. And okay, no, he's right. From what I just heard.
can you
So
send me the clip?
Yeah, hold on.
All right. Dead air.
1748. Oh, actually no, 1745. If you want the.
Okay. Remember to turn on your screen share.
1745 is. Can you get you guys? Hopefully, you'll be able to hear it.
No, I don't have. You don't have your screen share on.
Send me the link to the screen share again. Remember, I can't.
Yeah. Let me pull it up right now. Copy link. Paste in chat.
Thank you.
Everyone's so confused in chat.
1745.
Okay.
All right. To be fair, this thumbnail is strike worthy. I'm pretty sure the thumbnail I'm using right now is pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's great is like the guy just threatened. He's like, "Oh, I can get your video taken down." I'm like, "No, you can't because I have proof that you agreed to have me post this video."
He's
oh
a
yeah.
dumbass.
Okay, pause it. So, do you have DM proof
No.
of him saying that?
I was just grumpy and pissed off about the whole situation. Like that one-off thing was just me being irritated. Whoop-de-doo. You have a one-off thing that like literally no one would have held against me.
I gotta be honest,
But-
Scully.
okay.
That as you know, obviously I'm on your side, but that
No,
like, the
no,
whole
it's fine.
argument.
Like I was
He
like
he
I
owns you on
couldn't
that argument.
remember.
He
No,
owns
yeah,
you on that
I
argument.
totally fucking agree.
To be fair to you, though, he was complaining about the interview and the video
yeah.
existing prior to you
No,
saying
I'm
that,
sorry. His argument
and-
is that you're making false claims on the podcast. You guys say you aren't saying a thing that we've just proven to be true.
Couldn't remember. My bad. Like in the lifespan of my week, he's been a blip.
Right,
Like,
but do you see how that kind of makes you look
No,
kind of
yeah,
bad?
no, I totally agree. And surprisingly, like, my bad. Still don't care.
Guys, I don't want to get any heated. Look, seriously, I'm not really into this drama thing. I have
Okay.
a live stream up. I want to take it down. It involves some of you guys in that podcast. I don't like doing this. I feel like I had to be defensive, not because of the interview. I'm so used to this.
You realize none of your
I'm not
fans
mad
would have
about
seen
that.
that live stream. So your fan
They
base would
seen
be
it
perfectly
and they got
fine.
mad before I saw that podcast. Okay, as part of YouTube, I can't control my fans. I promoted it because that's courtesy for me.
Yeah, your
even
fans
if
are
it is
toxic as
against me.
fuck.
Wait, hold on. If you did, hold on. I have a question.
I told you, Charm.
Hold on, I have a question. I have a question real quick. So, it's okay. So, wait. If Scully was getting comments, like angry comments prior to the podcast, which I've seen the comments, how did that happen then? If you didn't
Because he
promote...
retweeted it.
Yeah,
He
if you weren't mad about
literally
it...
the day before. Literally the
No,
day
I
before,
wasn't.
he quote tweeted it and sent his fans to look at the video, and they were spurting out long before he DM'd me. They were reacting negatively and attacking me long before he.
But
how did that happen?
Did he promote it in a way where it's like, oh, look at this person, she's talking
No.
bad about me, or did he just promote it straight
He
up?
promoted it in a way as I can the tweet directly. Let's see, I don't even have fucking Twitter open, surprisingly enough, because I was in the middle of
I
recording
had to
something.
remove it. I had to remove it. I don't want nothing to do with you after this podcast. So I removed everything with it. But let me tell you something. I told you before, my followers are going to disagree with it. And you said, well, I have tough skin. I'll deal with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I haven't freaked out about Twitter. Like, I made one screenshot of a comment.
Bits of it, and I said, well, it's pretty good. You know, it is what it is. And as I promised, I posted on my YouTube community page and on my Twitter, and you had a following, you had subscribers and people, my followers, they don't really watch stuff like that. They just go and support you. They follow you, they give thumbs up. And that's what they usually do when I do these interviews. It's me supporting a YouTube channel. That's what I did. I came to you for that. Okay.
Then how
That's
come
just
that
me.
wasn't their response, though? If you're
Because they
saying that's what they
disagreed
do.
with her. I have horror fans. They disagree with the things she said. I can't control that. She was prepared for that before I proved it.
and
That's a good point.
That's her
Did you
opinion,
see-
and they disagreed with it. And now
Yeah,
she's
did you
pissed
see me
saying I
freak?
pointed
No,
the
I
finger.
didn't. I'm not
Yeah,
pissed.
not
As I
pissed.
said before, I'm saying now, I don't give a fuck about you, your fans, or anything like that. Thank
Well,
you all
then
for the
that's
views.
fine.
That's it. Thank you for
Not
the ad
posted
revenue.
with
Thank
malicious
you.
intent. I
Yeah.
promoted your video out of kindness, even though if you disagree with me.
Most people, when I record a video with them, promote within 24 hours. You promoted a week later after I'd already posted
Because
another
I
video.
have a full-time job. I don't go on YouTube 24/7.
I don't.
Okay.
The time it's promoted at, I don't think
I'm
that
gonna
would
be honest.
make a difference
I don't even
in how
think
the
like I don't
audience
think just
reacts.
if you do an interview with a YouTuber, I don't think they owe you any promotion
No,
at all.
I didn't ask him to promote me. Like
Do it
I
out of courtesy.
Well,
Scully.
then what's the argument? Oh, he didn't promote me. For
like
like a week
I'm not
later.
arguing. I don't give a fuck about him.
I'm so confused still.
But
Like
Look,
I
I'm
don't know
just
if you
pissed
noticed.
because
I was
I'm
just
just
annoyed
pissed
because
because
you
you
were
did
yelling.
not like how the response was.
No.
No, you were pissed because I said you were using troll tactics or something like that. You got heated, went into this stupid Keemstar rant, which I didn't give a fuck, and
There
then you
was
went
a
onto the
rant.
podcast and you started spilling a bunch of bunch of
I have to
shit
take
without
back to my
any
DMs,
facts.
but I'm literally going to do that because literally I
Can
didn't
we-
rant.
Can we clarify like the
I got the
timeline of
DMs.
events
I
and
got
what
the DMs where
people
you
got
went into this
annoyed?
Keemstar rant. Like I don't give a fuck about Keemstar. I only care about because I don't want to care what goes on in the YouTube community.
So okay, Mickey, I want to get like timeline stuff corrected. So basically, you promoted the video, and then she got bad comments.
And
What
I didn't
happened
say
after
anything to
that?
it.
Not
Did
bad
she
comments. They were actually criticism comments, but yeah, one of them was bad.
Yeah. Okay.
There's
But
a
she
few
basically
of them
got
pretty much
negative
saying
comments.
my kid is probably going to turn out to be a
which is
serial killer
fine.
and stuff. There were
Yeah.
a few of them. You have a bunch of them. They're still coming. But am I attacking
Because you went
over?
after
No.
the horror community, Scully. Seriously, you sitting there saying that 4-year-olds watching
So,
horror
notice,
movies are going to turn into
27
serial killer mind, Scully.
Okay, here you go directly. The live stream can see
Or
this. On
community.
the 27th, I spoke to him. I did not speak to him at all between the 27th and the 10th when he DM'd me about this.
So after you promoted the video, Mickey, and
on the 9th,
Charm Skull got the bad comments, what was the next like communication between you guys? Like who talked to who first, and like Did you reach out to her? Did she reach out to you? Like, what happened after
If you
that?
look directly in screen share, you'll see he reached out to me first.
Okay, let's look at that.
Because I'm showing my DMs.
Okay.
Breaking the golden rule again.
Yep. You'll see the note of the last time I spoke to him, which was sending him the transparent of the character.
Okay. On what date did he promote the video?
The 9th.
The 9th. Okay, so this is after the 9th. I thought you said that I was the one who brought up my kids into the conversation. But it's at the 17-minute mark where I'm seeing you bring them into it. Not a big deal, honestly, because I have them on my Twitter, Insta, but I have reasons why I don't involve family into my YouTube channel in regards to an incident with a stalking troll. So basically, after he promoted the interview, he brought up some issues with it.
And my point was to him was, hey, if you don't want to involve your family on YouTube, then you probably don't want to promote your Insta and your Twitter.
Why did you have to mute your Twitter after I sent that?
Mickey, did you?
No, I muted you all the way down here because I was getting fucking annoyed with you, and you're like, yeah, that was the biggest mistake. That's when I muted you. Like, I didn't mute you through any of this because I was.
I don't know why you mute me, because I didn't talk to you after that.
It was before I knew you were going to talk to me.
Damn, so,
Scroll up a bit, my dear. No, I just want to see because
should I be showing these on? Should I be showing these on stream?
I don't care.
Can.
I can't.
I already read some of them out. I'm sure. Yeah, if it's fine between both parties, then yeah.
He's the one who said he wished I showed the DMs.
All right, then I'll show him.
Okay. No, I have a question for you, my dear Scully.
Yeah.
You said in the podcast, and I remember this, that he was blowing up your DMs, but from what I'm seeing, it's looking like a healthy comment.
It does not, like, he goes, I'm sorry. I'm like, okay, so here, at the 18-minute mark, I bring this up, and then I'm like, at the 32-minute mark is when the debate starts. And he was like, that's because you threw me into a debate, which I didn't. And whereas this doesn't show the timestamps, these were like seconds within each other. Like it wasn't like so he DM'd me this and this like instant, and then I ignored him for a while and then responded with this, and then I was just like, cool, thought that was gonna be the end of it. He's like, then why'd you bring my kids into a debate? Which I never brought them into a debate. I asked one question, how old are your kids? 17 minutes in. And then I asked about if he lets them watch YouTube. And then 32 minutes in, he brings his kids back up. Like, that's the thing. It didn't become a debate until 30 minutes into the video.
So he's expressing a regret for the interview after he recorded it, watched it all the way through again, and then promoted it.
Yeah.
I promoted it before I watched it all the way through.
You probably should not promote things before you watch them.
And I noticed, and when I watched it all the way through, that's when I remembered a discussion I had with you after that live stream in regards to bringing up my kids. You said it was me who did it, and I agree with you, because sometimes my memory is fuzzy. As I told you, I got upset with the conversation, and when I get pissed, my memory goes to fuzzy. Mind you, I didn't black out through the live stream as you guys implied. I got fuzzy, and I just don't. My memory goes to shit. That happens.
Wait.
Which I can agree to.
Right here, he's like, so you want to go the troll route? I'm like, I don't feel bad about the video. He's like, cause it's fine. Bitch, I'm not a troll. I didn't expect that from a YouTuber. I'm like, really? You follow Keemstar. That's pretty much about as far as like this rant on Keemstar went. I'm saying you follow Keemstar, he's a troll. You just said you didn't expect that from a YouTuber, and then admitted to watching Keemstar.
And I follow anybody who's entertained. I don't like Keemstar. I just want to know what's going on in YouTube. Seriously.
No. But they're all trolls. Yet you say you don't expect that from YouTubers.
I know he's a troll. I don't fucking care. I'm only using him just to find out what's going on YouTube.
When you contacted Scully about your disdain for the interview, what did you expect her to do? Like, what was the result?
No, I'm just.
At this point, on the 27th, we should have been done talking. I was not going to DM you again. There was not going to be a part 2.
Obviously, I agree with you, Bowblax. Me contacting her was my fault, my mistake. I should have never did. I was expressing concern, after I promoted the video, I decided to watch it all the way through And when I noticed that she brought up my kids, when I could have sworn in an audio recording, she put in my Twitter DM saying that it was me who brought up the kids. I'm like,
because I could have
I don't remember.
No,
I don't remember me bringing my kids in. I could agree, because sometimes when I get comfortable, I do bring my kids in. That would be on me. But when I watched it, brought my kids in at the 17-minute mark, that's when I started feeling uncomfortable in the conversation.
You could have said it then, and you could have asked at that point, "Hey, can we not talk about my kids any longer?"
You got a point there. As I said, lesson learned. Next time, I won't. I'll make sure to do that. I learned from this,
30 minutes in, you also asked me about whether or not I let my son watch horror movies, and then you bring up the fact that you let your kids watch horror movies.
I was not pissed. I was not pissed. You brought my kids in there. I was not pissed. I was uncomfortable because I knew exactly where this conversation was going, and I had to make sure I watched my words, and I had to make sure what I had to say was, very careful, because in these kind of conversations where somebody who's strongly against kids watching horror movies, I did not know this conversation would be. But it wouldn't have gotten brought
up. Unless you brought it up, which you did.
All right. Let's try to wrap it up. Let's try to wrap it up, because Doblex is right in the chat. You guys are going in circles right here.
Yeah.
From my perspective, I think Scully, you got to keep a better track of what you're saying, because a large part of that argument was about how you never claimed that he was going to strike you, yet you did claim that, which kind of really hurt your argument there. Mickey, I think just from personal perspective, just from watching, I have no clue like really who you are, but from what I've seen from the call, you seem to be a little too paranoid about what people think about you on the internet. So I just say just relax a little.
I'm not used to this drama thing. I apologize.
Then maybe it was the wrong.
I did not know. I did not know. What I was getting into.
You literally watched a video about somebody who was in drama and then went, "Hey, I want to talk to the person who recorded that video."
I told you because I did not like Just Destiny kept rambling on. I only watched your other shit because you kept going, spilling in dumb shit. I found you through him, but it was the other ones I was more into, especially that narration guy. I really loved him. He's the one I really loved.
Freeman.
He's talented.
He's not a narrator though. Like he does
I
commentary.
thought he was a narrator. Yeah, I like him.
Nickelodeon. Sorry about that.
I think the main issue you had, Mickey, is that you expressed concern way too late. You could have said, like, right after the recording you weren't comfortable with it. You could have watched through the video and not promoted it, and then it wouldn't have got as many eyes as at all.
Yeah, that's where you say, "Hey, could you edit this bit out if you still wanted it out?" But like that's just think carefully. Yeah, which you said that you are gonna do now. But at this rate, this is kind of a mute argument like that's going on here. Like the deed is done, shit went down, but I'm saying that sure. We did talk shit because it was just happening in the moment, and that's just what we do on air. We especially it was a chill stream. We had no topics.
Yeah.
We were just discussing whatever was happening in the chat, and it wasn't like whatever was happening in our lives. And it was like
I didn't tweet it out saying, "Oh, I was." We were talking about Horseshoe, Mickey. None of that. Literally, you weren't tagged in it.
The only reason we talked about it on the show is because you expressed concern to her after everything was already done and after it was already shouted out. Like, what result did you expect from expressing the concern that late? Like, at that point, there's no point. And then it just created all this.
My fault. Yeah, I'll take ownership for that.
I think that's perfectly fair. If you're going to take responsibility for that, I think that's fine.
That's stupid me. I mean,
my bad on being facetious.
I don't really do
said.
Reviews. It's like once or twice a year I probably do something like this. So I mean, yeah, I fucked up on that one. As I said, lesson learned. Look, as I apologize for how this is. As of right now, if you guys want, I'm gonna take down the live stream.
You can leave it up if you want. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
Literally, it's not impacting us any more negatively than it already has.
I was wondering why my podcast got a bunch of views, but now I know why. So I mean,
that's on you. If it's not your content, then and you don't want it to be impacted on your channel, then remove it. But if you want to leave it up, then
lesson
leave it up.
learned here. Don't be paranoid. Keep track of what you're saying before you say it, and just be careful out there. I think that's a perfectly And if Mickey's here willing to own up to his mistakes, I think that's fine. Scully, I think you should own up to your mistake about what basically saying that he was going to strike you.
I agree.
All right, then I think we come to an agreement here.
I'm not going to strike anybody. Even I can't do that. I'm against that.
Exactly. All right. I think we come to an agreement
like I
here.
said, you don't care about me. I don't care about you. My audience isn't toxic enough to go harass other people. So you don't have to worry about it.
I see in my okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the live stream on my YouTube.
You can keep it up if you want, but if you want to remove it, you can do whatever you want.
If you guys know, this is not common me. If you guys want to know what I do, I kind of like reinvented Tales from the Crypt and Twilight Zone on YouTube, and that's what I try to do. I mean, that's me. I'm not doing.
Which I did admire you for, because I said, I don't know if you heard me say this, but I did say it's like you bring like content that isn't quite available for many people to viewing, yada yada, and it's like
you can find. Let me cut you in there. You can find it in 15 seconds on Google, and you can find it in a local library.
Here's a question: do you have like Do you have like a legal document allowing you to upload other people's stories to your channel, especially copyrighted stories?
Okay.
If the company finds your content problematic and then problematic towards sales, then they will contact Google and they will contact YouTube, and YouTube will take actions against your YouTube channel. So the company already knows about my channel because I am the #1 Junji Ito channel. So they've promoted my stuff before on their websites and on Twitter. So they're fully aware of what I do. But if the
that
company
doesn't mean you have a legal document consenting to you.
It means
being
any
able to
day
post
now the company can decide, well, we don't like this guy, we shut it down. So it's up to the company if they want to take anything against my channel. But the problem is there are several channels like mine, especially works on the company, and they're okay with it. So if they're okay with it, then it's free game. That's it. But if the company decides to shut me down, then if I can pursue legal action, and it would be determined by the judge if it's fair use.
It's not fair use because all you're doing is reading
Only
stories.
a judge can do that, not YouTube.
Okay. Let's just stop. Let's stop digging each other
All
into
right.
another.
Yeah, the fair use argument is I know
It's crazy.
how crazy that
Once
can
or
be.
twice a year, I have to
experience.
look into this shit.
Mickey,
Yeah.
I want to thank you for coming on the air, having this conversation. I think it was productive, despite what others think. I think we've come to an agreement.
It buried a hatchet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, very productive. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on, Mickey. I might check out your stuff and see what you're all about. Because
I mean, if it's up to your thing, guys, I don't, and I saw let me just make sure clear. Look, really get across in her interview. Some of the things in your podcast, in terms of sensitive material and stuff like that, I showed it in my live stream what I was referring to in terms of stories in regards to rape and questionable child molestation. It doesn't really directly show it to where like that. It's like in materials that are handled more respectfully and cautiously, because if it wasn't, my viewers would be backlashing against me.
Mickey.
Find it, Lieutenant Corba. You will find it in the Arkham Files, The Joker, if you want to look into that.
Can you just say Cobra, please?
Cobra? All right.
I've had enough of that.
Okay. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much, Mickey.
Thank you.
I love how I try to commend him for his work, but he's like,
Right. I just want to tell a story about today. At my school, there was a bit of a weed incident. It was quite comical. So, 2 people in my French class had weed in their bag, and someone grassed them up.
Nah, I don't care. Oh
my god.
Right, so...
Hey, you can't come back in here. What are you doing? Shut up, Cobra. All right.
Tell him a story.
You gave him the role to be able to come in here, dude.
Yeah.
That's your beef.
Hey, let him finish the weed story. Come on, dude. It's dang.
The fans want to know.
How did he unserve himself? That makes no sense.
Augie, you don't Discord, do you?
I don't.
No,
I don't even know how to put the right link in the chat. Come on now, cut me some credit here.
Yeah, I had
the 17-year-old boomer is back.
The bags are stinking of weed. The French class stinking of weed. So someone grasses up on the weeders, right? And I walk into French, and one of the weeders was located there in form, right? I know, walking to maths, and the maths class is stinking of cheese, right? Like weed. And my mate just says, "Oh, miss, it's been a weed day, am I right?" And then she just like, and then the fans were going off, blinds were all open. Yeah, get rid of that
Weed alert.
defiant smell. And then the weeders got scared because the teachers started screwing at them and brought them into their office. So it was a pencil
Cobra,
case
who
filled
is
with
fighting
weed.
behind you? Your parents like have what is
Nah,
what's
it's
going on?
Mystic.
No, that's Charm's.
Hey, whatever.
Oh,
Is that Kenneth?
Kenneth.
Kenneth's had a poo.
Jesus.
Yes.
I think it's time to end the stream.
I love how we go from
pencil case
social
at the
Mickey
stage.
debate to like
Give it
weed
to
in
Jesus,
school
right?
and all
Oh
that.
my gosh! All right.
Oh,
Cobra.
you don't want to bring in
Weed in
some
a
more
pencil
some callers?
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Mr. Tom said he wanted to come up.
Yeah, let's bring in the last 2 callers that are in
Mr.
here.
Tom, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, mate?
Jesus
up,
Christ.
dude?
Let me just picture the conversation that I was having with Skull because I was recording for a show. And literally, she's like, we were in the middle of recording and she goes, hang on a second, I'll be back. And then just bounced immediately. So that conversation was fucking. Hi. Yeah, just that whole shit show, just from an outsider looking in, looked like an absolute epic. And I'm surprised any of you stayed in for that long because I was gently banging my head off a fucking wall listening to that.
Tom,
Oh, listening.
what type of epic are we talking about? Are we talking about the movie?
No, we're talking about like the literal sense, like it's a long period of time, like it's an epic problem.
No.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, Cobra.
Cobra, I'm literally I am this close to
We're
banning you from the
trying to talk to
server.
these
Shut
guys.
the hell up,
Every
Cobra.
Kid, this is every kid from Britain ever, by the way. This is
Literally.
this is why I knife crime so high, because of this fucker right here.
Gosh.
But yeah, you said you were banging your head against the wall. Like, for what side? Like, what's your general opinion on this?
So I mean, like, I love Charm to death, right? But I mean, like, he's, to be fair, Mickey's perspective I looked in, seems like he completely misread what she's about and what the show's about, what she does, the kind of conversations she has. Like the fact that he didn't understand what kind of commentator she's in and he kind of pled ignorance of that just felt painful. And like his entire argument was, well, I didn't know any better. Just felt really
But yeah,
redundant.
he does
and pointless.
2 twice a year.
Yeah, it just seems dumb. But again, I'll play a counterpoint because again, I've just come off having a conversation with you for a show.
Oh yeah,
you can be quite combative.
I can.
And like, and I don't want you to take this as a negative aspect. But the one thing I got from mine is you do unnecessarily, but like I don't think you intentionally do it. Is you do have this habit of blindsiding people with your opinion.
True.
Where you come in a bit heavy, and like you come in and you're like, here's my opinion, and it can. And sometimes if you don't know, because again, that's probably his problem is he didn't probably look into your show, which he should have done because he's a fucking muppet. But he should have sat and watched all of your stuff beforehand, so he'd know what you were about. The only reason that I didn't kick off is because I knew that's what you do, and it's not a bad thing. It's just how you operate. It's how you have conversation. Is your opinionated, and you like sharing them. But he clearly wasn't prepped for that, and then because that's his own ignorance. Then that's his own fault. Like he walked onto like your platform in your environment, the way you do things, not understanding who you are and what you're about, which seems ignorant and stupid. And then he pleads the fifth, and then bitches like a little girl and acts like a victim when he gets it wrong.
To be fair, all of our arguments ended up getting corrupted anyways, and the conversation that we did end up recording was very chill.
Yeah, which is a bummer because the first one was fucking great.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was good.
I mean, for Mickey, like I feel like all his like criticisms about like not understanding Scully's channel and like getting blindsided by the questions is valid, but like express concern about it before you promote it, especially a week late when you have a week to watch it beforehand. Like,
well, he approached her, right? That was the situation. So
yeah.
Did they just server deafen me?
He had
Okay.
Yeah, someone's server deafening you. He had every opportunity in the world to know how this would turn out between going on the channel, between it being before it was posted, and between it was recorded from before he shouted it out. Like,
she's not hard hitting. You're not a hard hitting journalist either, though, are you?
No, I don't admit. I don't admit to being one.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you had an interview with someone, like stuff we just recorded, if I didn't like something and I wanted it removed, and I asked you politely, I'm sure you're willing to do that. I don't think
politely. Don't go into a live stream and start shit talking me for 2 hours and then DM me later apologizing because your fans ripped into me even though they didn't know who I was, which is what happened after the recording of the video initially.
But I will say this. I feel like it was just going on the defensive with the live stream because we did live stream about him. He's live stream about us with the defensive, and we did kind of talk a lot of shit.
This guy is. All right, this guy has like no clue what the entire drama community even is. I think he was just caught off guard. I don't think I think there's like wrongs on both sides here, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
And, I think we resolved it. So,
but even if you don't know about you guys like the drama community in general, there's ways of handling stuff, and he executed everything you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
But in fairness,
Like,
he did
I
own
don't
up to
blame-
it. He did own up.
Yeah, I mean that
Yeah.
takes a lot of ball. That I will respect him for that. But there's like 19 other ways you could have done it. So
All
maybe
right,
you should've
I
done
don't
it.
mean to cut the conversation short, but there are a lot of calls we got to take.
It's my
and-
pleasure. Just want to come say hi, say goodbye to Charmed, and just say you guys do a
Hi.
good show.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
we were
Mr.
in the
Tom.
middle.
Thank
We
you.
were in the
Thank you
middle
so
of
much,
recording
Tom.
when you DM me.
All right,
But
I have a
yeah,
couple
I
messages for
understand
you.
why he was defensive though, because like if you hear yourself being talked about on a stream and it's not like a common occurrence, then you can just become defensive.
Especially
I think
when
his
we were on
reaction
the aggro.
Right, I'm gonna go, lads. But who we dragging up?
Hold on, don't drag anyone up in a second, but take care of Cobra. I do want to read out a couple donations from Core Master on Twitch over on the bits. He drops 100 bits. Have any of the hosts ever gerbiled? What the hell am I reading over here?
That's the.
I need to do
very
it on the
inappropriate.
air.
Hold
Oh,
no.
Cobra.
Shut
Cobra,
up,
that's not your
Cobra. Get the hell out of here. You're going in callers. All right.
Oh my god.
Wait,
No. You can't just come back in here. No.
Augie, if you don't want him to come back
Ruthless,
up,
you're on
don't
the air.
give him the fucking ad.
All right, let
Oh
me
my
read the
God.
donations. You guys are just like animals. Calm down. All right, 100 bits also from Core Master. Look here, listen. Have any of the hosts ever gerbiled? I don't even know what that word is. And then 50 bits. The show is censoring me. Thank you for the 250 bits, Core Master. This guy's like the legend right here. This guy sent Gamer Julie like 50 subs or something in like 20 minutes. I watched that video. He's an absolute legend.
Okay.
But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and drag in one more caller, and then we're gonna go off the air.
Okay.
All right.
I'm dragging in Zaya.
Zaya, are you guys dragging people without my permission?
Hey, he said he has something
Hello?
important to say. I trust.
All
that
right.
he'll have something to
This
say.
better be good. Zyosity, you're on the air.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we hear you loud and clear.
Okay, I have something important to say. Okay,
This
I
better
want
be
you all
good.
to know this. Okay, subscribe to T Series. Okay,
Shut the
unsubscribe
hell
from.
up. No. One more
Whoa,
caller.
that is propaganda to the.
We do not condemn.
Technically, isn't that
That
censorship
is-
when
I
you
denounce.
Ruthless, you're the last caller on the show. Better be good.
Okay, hello, hi.
Hi, what's going on?
Can you subscribe to my YouTube channel?
No, I will not subscribe to your
Okay.
channel. Gonzalo's Claus, last caller. You better be good.
I know how
You're our last hope.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Augie.
All right, that's all the callers for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to RFC After Hours
crazy
episode
show.
21. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. A little bit of blood sports in there. Wasn't expecting that. I think it was a good show altogether. I'm glad to be back on the
That was one of my
platform.
favorites.
And tomorrow will be the Weekender show. Finally, I get a break. I've been waiting for a break.
Wait, finally you get a break, bruh. I need a break.
Listen, I just want to shout the channel out real quick before we get off the air. Bowblax may have killed the channel, but I brought it back. We just passed 400 subscribers. Thank you so much for enjoying the show. Shout out to Core Master for the donations. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Only on youtube.com/AugieRFC and twitch.tv/RedFox.